We in this shit, gone harder than a bitch. Said we in this shit, gone harder than a bitch. Said we in this shit, gone harder than a bitch. Said we in this shit, gone harder than a bitch. We in this shit, gone harder than a bitch. Said we in this shit, gone harder than a bitch. Said we in this shit, gone harder than a bitch. Said we in this shit, gone harder than a bitch.
Hey, what it is, what it do, Mysfit Live, Mysfit Crew. You know what it is. Man, it's about to be a special episode. I'm excited. We about to eat dinner, and we gonna chat with some real live celebrities straight out of Philadelphia, some real live hustlers. Shout out to my dog, Shy Kid. What it is, bro? How you been? You already know what it do. Man, I'm excited, bro. We about to pull on the full cast of the House of Hustlers. Feel me? And this gonna be our first full cast episode. We've done label episodes where we've had, you know what I mean, different label execs come on and present their artists. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? We had Black City. We had executive management. Rest in peace to Stuffin'. You know what I'm saying? It's been love, you know what I'm saying? But this one, he's down with an illness right now. Man, my dog Shy Kid said he down with an illness right now. Everybody, y'all make sure y'all put y'all praises up to y'all to the person y'all praise to. You know what I mean? Put it together for my dog Shy Kid. I mean, we hope you get better, brother. Straight up. Filming. That being said, man, we got some stuff going down, bro. Lightheaded at the moment. Man, we got some stuff going down, brother. We just locked in a contract hit, a contract killing, a contract battle at Jokes and Tokes March 29th with none other than the one and only Reed Dollars versus the one and only Stephen Ernest straight out of Dayton, Ohio. So you already know we about to get this shit popping. Philly versus Dayton on the battle league. Pop your shit battle league. Make sure everybody tap in. You know what I mean? We're going to be at Jokes and Tokes holding auditions for people that want to be on the card. We got some crazy people, potential battle rappers on this card, all out of Philly. So if you in Dayton, Ohio, tap in. Tap in. Real rap. The flyer gonna go up tonight with all the details you need to know. We got two more events. The Search for Talent. Good afternoon. What's up, Queen? Feel me? We got two more events. The this Friday and then 2 weeks from that. You feel me? We're gonna be at Jokes and Tokes looking for people that's looking to battle. That's down to get on this battle league. That's looking to be on the card with Reed Dollars and some other big names straight out of Philadelphia. I don't wanna say too much about the other people we've been on the line with, you know what I mean? Because they're not the contracts ain't in ink yet with them. You feel me? But definitely it's the ink is coming real soon, 100%. You feel me? So I ain't gonna say no names just yet, but believe the ink is coming. You heard me? Yo, I gotta say this too, yo. Last week, Irv Gotti passed away. And like, you know what I mean? Saying that shit right now, it's crazy because a week ago, I didn't think I'd be talking about Irv Gotti. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, Almost Fans. But Irv Gotti, when I was in the 5th grade and shit, you know what I mean? Irv Gotti showed me and told me basically that we can do anything. You feel me? Irv Gotti was the dude that made me do research. You feel me? When I was in the 5th grade and shit, I had a persuasive essay to write, right? So I'm me being the person I am. I've been doing music my whole life. Me being the person I am, I'm like, man. And at the time, you know, Ja Rule was big, Ashanti. I'm like, man, I'm trying to be an artist. You know what I mean? I want to talk to the label execs. So I wrote Murder Inc. a letter when I was in the 5th grade, and Irv Gotti responded to me like real shit. Sent me a whole packet. You know what I'm saying? And it was the little shit that he said to me that stuck with me. You know what I mean? And I was supposed to. We were supposed to keep talking. We was talking, but we was, you know what I mean? We were supposed to keep talking, and then 50 Cent came out. And, you know, me being young, you know what I mean? I was like, I don't know. Feel me? But it also, the conversation also, it made me think, like, you know what I mean? Like, if it was that easy to get in contact with Irv Gotti, who else could I get in contact with? Right? So, the same way I got the what's it called? Shout out to Lady Sparks. Shout out to Almost Famous. But the same way I got the information for Irv Gotti and Murder Inc., I start looking around at other labels. I'm like, yo, what label would I want to go to, right? So I start looking at Shady, and I start looking at Bad Boy, and I start looking at Rockefeller, right? And then I realized they all had the same address. And that changed my whole perspective on the artist I wanted to be and the route I wanted to take. You feel what I'm saying? We got my guest on. We got Go Getter Jay. Let's get Go Getter on. That was just recent. I didn't realize the effect that Irv Gotti had on my life until he passed. You feel me? So shout out to Irv Gotti. Shout out to my co-host JR Gene. We're gonna pull JR Gene on for a sec as well. Shout out my dog Biddy Wang. What up, Biddy? Bidward. All right, let's get into the show real quick. Hey, we got my guy, my co-host JRG.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What up, brother?
Oh, shout out to Biddy Wayne. Yeah.
You already know.
What's happening over there?
Hey, good
Hey, Jay
evening.
in the building. What's up, sis? Can you hear us?
I can hear you. I got some background noise, so I'm on mute unless it's time for me to talk.
Oh, all right, you good. Your background noise ain't even that loud. You good for real, for real. So I definitely I wanted to get started tonight. Feel me? And first I wanted to thank you for coming on. This is special for me because I always look to the future. I'm the type of person that, as you can see, based off the Irv Gotti story, I'm the type of person I always look to the future. Feel me? And I believe that you guys' show, what you guys are working on, bro, I feel like that's going to be something big for the city. You feel me? So when you guys when you reached out to me after we had Almost Famous on and everything, I was excited. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you coming on the show. You feel me? Now, well, I'll need you to unmute because I want you to go ahead and let the audience know exactly who you are and where you tapping in from and what you do.
Hey, y'all. So it's Go Getter Jay. I'm the creative director and executive producer of House of Hustlers. So we coming out of Philadelphia, y'all. Philly all day.
Hey,
And
Bird Gang.
yeah. Okay, so what else you say? Yeah, that's who I am. That's what I got going on. I'm a business educator. and manager as well. So right now, we're just working with artists on the show to help elevate and educate and get us all to the next level.
So tell the audience how the show came about. Like, what gave you the idea? Like, yo, you know what? I want to do this. We're gonna call it House of Hustlers. You know what I mean? Tell us about the
Yeah.
show.
So I'm gonna tell y'all, music is my first love. It was my first talent. It was the first thing I like really fell in love with. So even though I do business and business education, I always wanted to get back to my roots of music. Like I love music. So that was one, but I also wanted to combine my two worlds, which is music and business, because I know for a lot of people they're talented, but what's missing oftentimes is the business acumen, understanding the business that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to work with some talent that I knew was talented, but put them together with me and then make history.
Facts.
It came about in 2018, originally the House of Hustlers, and we started doing small shows in Philly, and then we started touring with artists. So right now we've been on 5 different United States tours where we were just everywhere. Miami, Atlanta, New Orleans. Like we've been everywhere with different artists from all over the United States, just touring and introducing ourselves, you know? So
Facts.
then I just wanted to bring it back to my original idea, which was to have a show to find talent that I could manage.
I like that idea. First off, I think that's a dope idea. I think first off, we from Philly. Like Philly got, come on, ample amounts of talent. You know what I mean? All everybody in Philly, you walk down any street and you're gonna find talent. You know what I'm saying? So like to have somebody in the city that's trying to help move and you know what I mean? Like I don't think a lot of people realize the longevity and the importance of togetherness, working together. Being able to work together will get you that much further. Being able to take direction and give direction. You feel me? And that's what I thought was cool about House of Hustlers because I noticed that it's a bunch of artists that hustle. You know what I mean? And when I say hustle, I mean they got side hustles. You know what I mean? They doing this, they doing that. You know what I mean? They nurses. They, you know what I'm saying? They was in the army or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I I dig it. Like I love it. You feel me? And I feel like it represents our city in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Not just our city, our people as well. Hey Jr., you got anything you wanna say?
Hold on, keep going. I got you on mute right now.
I already know. All right,
Nah,
you know what to do. Tap in when
it's
you're ready.
no, I'm ready. It's homie downstairs, bro. Homie downstairs.
I'm cracking up.
Yeah, they stressing me out. We really talented out here for real. We need help. Well, okay. Are
So
we
you
getting
the
a whole?
executive producer, correct? Jay, you
Say it
you
again.
you you're executive producer, correct?
Well, I'm the creator and executive producer. Yes.
Creator and executive. So I can't
Okay.
say it right now, but but. So how did you go about finding the talent? Like, what was your process?
We did auditions. We did auditions here in Philly, and that's really how we found the talent. And the talent per se found us, to be honest.
Facts,
Yep.
facts. Where
Now
you guys hold the auditions?
Say it one more time.
I asked where did you hold the auditions, but I think
At the
Jen had a
selfie,
better
yeah, we
question.
held it at a friend of mine venue at the Selfie Content Room. She's the first woman African American owner of a museum here in Philly, and it's called the Selfie
Hey,
Content Museum, and we held it right there.
that's dope. Shout outs to her. Shout outs to her. We need to put her ad in
Yeah,
the
she a beast.
comments. Straight up.
I
Hey
do.
Jr.,
I
it
have
sounded like
I
you
have a
had a
question.
question.
Yeah. So when it came to finding talent, how do you how do you weed out the ones that are very talented but have no motivation or drive or work ethic?
I don't know if we really want that. Like, And not to say we don't get it, because you come across that naturally, but that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for the hustlers of the world, like people who really get up every day and hustle. Like, I'm at an event right now cooking. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna turn it down. Like, I'm gonna get to it. Like, hustle is the ambition, the drive. So if you lack that, then are you a hustler? I almost make you ask that question. Like, are
Right,
you really a hustler? So
right.
you gotta love it, eat it, breathe it, sleep it. Like, so we really was looking for the ones who separated themselves. Again, not to say we didn't come across people that lacked ambition, but majority of them, they didn't. They came ready.
Thanks. Man, I seen some dope artists on the show. I wanna bring on one of the artists that we had on in season 2. We're gonna bring on my guy, Almost Famous, so we can catch up with him. You know what I mean? Do a little quick update and you know what I mean? Tap in, talk a little bit about some of the things that happened on the show, stuff like that.
Hey,
What up?
What's
What up?
famous.
up?
Welcome back.
What's up?
You already know, man. Good to see you, brother. Now I had seen you guys on the road experience. I believe I was on YouTube and I watched a little clip of it, and I had saw that the show had got pushed back a little. You guys want to talk about that?
Jay, you want to talk on that? I mean, we gonna come back
We
bigger
come
and
back to that.
better.
But my
No, we
dog
gonna come back
famous.
bigger and better. That's what we gonna do.
Straight up, straight like that. And that's the reason I wanted to bring that up because I seen y'all jump right back to the hustle. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I know it's a grind all the time. You feel me? And I seen Famous drop the new album and everything. Like I was wondering, since being on the show and we spoke, how has the change up affected you personally? You know what I mean? With the show being set back a little bit.
Um, in a way, a big way, because a lot of people been asking. A lot of people that fuck with me been like, almost every other day I get asked about it. From young people to old people in wheelchairs at my job. Like, they really be like, well, when House Hustlers coming? I just tell them that, we got more to tape and there's more editing to do and stuff like that. But a lot of people is waiting on it, and sometimes I wish I never said nothing, but then I'm like, I mean, stuff happened.
It still feel good to know that people waiting for. Cause I'm one of them people for real, for real. You know what I mean?
Right,
I'm one of them people that's been waiting for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's
right,
why I know, like, all right, I got pushed back. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm excited about. Like I said, bro, I see. I always think ahead.
right,
You know what I mean? I'm
right,
excited about it. This is something that I want to push because it's my city. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my city, and I feel like I'm a part of it because
right.
I get to talk to y'all, I get to be there with y'all. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I feel like, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Personally. So I
Right.
did want to tap on that. So since we spoke last, is there anything that you've been working on that you want to talk about?
Working on my album called I Crashed Out, and it was a different name, but I really had like a whole episode a few weeks ago where it felt good to crash the fuck
I'm
out. So I was like, I'm gonna name my album
cracking up.
I Crashed Out. Like, you gotta crash out in the motherfucker sometime. And I felt like a whole new person after that.
I'm cracking up.
So working on that, and on that album it's gonna be like a Black Miley Cyrus type shit. Everybody getting the fucking song.
You get a song. I'm cracking up.
But yeah,
Yo,
working on that,
so
and
what was the name of that song that I like that you've been promoting?
uh,
Uh,
Gangsters Don't
Gangsters
Fuck.
Don't Fall in Love.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro,
And I
that
didn't even
song dope,
really
bro.
perform that song or do a video yet, and a lot of people like that. A lot of people like that song. So
Yeah, I think it
it
was I thought it was catchy. You know what I mean?
is. Thank you.
Like it was catchy and it was real. You know what I mean? It's how these guys don't want to. You know what I mean? They don't want to say it, and you
Right,
said it for them. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's relatable.
right.
I respect it. That shit was fire for real.
Yeah, I got some others. Trust me, I got some anthems coming for this joint. So,
So what can we expect? What kind of anthem can we expect from Almost Famous?
like what you just said, like what people don't want to say. Like,
Okay.
it's just I always write music like that, but I feel like I tapped into it a lot more on this album, and it's just like coming to my head, like when I just be, cause I'll be freestyling and it'd be funny, but then I'll be like, damn, like that's a catchy ass hook. So I freestyle a lot, so it's just coming to me, and these beats is like matching everything.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. So, what was your experience like getting on to the show? You know what I mean? Like going through the process of auditioning. Like, what made you like, yeah, man, I'm about to try. I'm about to try this.
I got offered to do another reality show, but it just wasn't. It just wasn't like it wasn't no format to it. So when I auditioned for this one, it was a format. Like once I auditioned, they gave us like everything that's going to happen, the date, so I could set dates. I work a 9 to 5, so like I need like a schedule. I can't just jump up
Facts.
sometimes, you know. So with this show, it was more played out, and everything we knew was going to happen with the dates and what we doing before we even started filming. So that's what made me feel excited about it. And I always want to do a reality show, so it just like came at the right time. Yeah.
Facts. I feel that. So, if you was so if you was asked to do another reality show, right?
Mm.
That's out right now. What reality show would it be?
I want to do like love and hip hop. I want to do something like that, like a love and hip hop joint. Like we still talking about music, but we talking about our personal life too. Like something like that. I ain't doing that now that's TV shit, and I ain't getting that. I say they be whooping each other ass on there. I ain't
No,
doing all
bro. Just
that.
music and love. That's it,
Yeah.
bro. Just regular
Yeah.
shit. No, for real. I respect it. I feel like a lot of some of these shows. I'm not gonna say a lot. Some of these shows, they lose the concept of what they was trying to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? What the show was about. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just to get views. So
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to watching you guys' show because, like I said, I speak with Jay a lot. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I know
Yes.
the type of person. You know what I mean, and what she, you know what I mean, the
Yeah.
vision that
Yes.
she
We
has
not
for.
gonna
I
lose the
call.
idea
You
or the
feel
concept.
me?
I'm too
I'm
hooked on it.
excited to watch it.
I call her
Yes.
I call her my Philly Mona Scott.
Ah!
You're the Mona Scott.
Yes. We coming, y'all. Y'all better stay tuned in. I'm telling y'all, we got a lot going on and it's a lot happening, but even though we had to push it back a little bit, it's just because it's very important that it is right too, you
Fact,
know?
Yeah.
So
fact,
I don't just want to do it just to say I did it. I want to do it and I want it to be right. So we just
Right.
making sure that it's just that,
fact,
we all
respect.
deserve that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
respect.
And even what we
I
did
appreciate
already
that. I
was
think the
like really
audience will
good.
appreciate that as well.
Even
Say
what
that
we did,
again.
even what we did already was really good. So I know
Yes,
what
it
we come up
was.
with next is going to be even bigger. So I
Yep.
know it's going to be a bigger production. It's going to be worth the wait. So
Fact,
Absolutely. That part. That
yeah.
part.
fact,
That's why I'm like, I'm just going with the flow. I'm gonna working on my album in between time and get ready to do the show again.
facts. So,
Yeah.
uh, what do you hope? I'm gonna ask this to both of y'all. I'm gonna ask them in different ways, but I want the answer from both of y'all. So, Jay, what do you hope to achieve from creating the show? You know what I mean? And famous, what do you hope to achieve from being on the show?
Okay. You wanna go
Um,
first, Jack?
yeah. What I hope to achieve from creating the show is, a big part of it is legacy, and not just for me, but for everybody that's a part of it. I'm really big on just generating, an opportunity for, that's for more than just myself. So I hope to create legacy, and I also hope to create a platform where we can have longevity. Like we could be here, for a long time and really make success like out of it. Like everybody should already be seeing successful what they doing, but this is just like another lane for everybody.
Right.
Facts.
What I hope
Famous.
to gain off of it is legacy also to get my name put out there more, get my music put out there more, tour, like just get what all that the show come with, like bookings and all that stuff like that, and just showing my personality. I think this time around I'm gonna show a little. I'm gonna calm down a little bit. The first time they kept telling me I thought I was on baddies, so this time,
I'm cracking up.
this time I'm gonna come. I'm gonna be all right. I had too much fun last time, but yeah, but yeah, I I want yeah, like the music to get bigger. I want the show to get bigger, and I want like longevity from the show also.
Okay. No. All right, we gotta play this track because I think it's hot. You feel me? And also, I want the audience to hear it. So do me a favor and introduce your song, "Gangsters Don't Fall in
Oh
Love."
shit! All right, this is your boy was famous 215 from West Philly. This is my new single, "Gangsters Don't Fall in Love," out now on all platforms. Hope y'all like it.
Hey, let it spin.
Is the audio good?
I fucks with that. I fucks with that.
Thank you.
I fucks with
I
that.
feel like anybody can relate to that.
Like what?
Right.
What was what happened at that time in your life for you to come up with that? Like what happened?
It's
Who
it's
hurt?
multiple things. I think like the verses is about somebody I was with, and then the hook and everything. It's somebody at my job that he work in the kitchen, but he like real gangster with it. And he was talking shit on Instagram about some girl. Like he told her like go ahead or something. I don't need you. I was like I don't know. I just thought of him when I wrote the hook, and it just like came to me. And it's so weird. I saw him at work on the elevator, and he was like, "Yo, that gangsters fall in love shit. I fuck with it." But
I bet he
like just certain people I run into. I don't know. I just come up with songs about what they be going through.
that's on tough. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that. And that's out. That's out on all platforms.
Huh? Yeah. So it's out.
I said that's out.
Like,
All right.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's out right now. This is a single, but the album coming in like about around like April.
Yeah, when I first heard it, I was like, okay.
See, this is the judge. This is the judge right here. See, I had it muted the whole time. He was crying. As soon as the music started, he shut up. So I said, okay, we got it. We got to hit.
Yo, facts.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, that song definitely fire. That beat, like it's just
Yeah,
smooth, like it's some real stuff.
yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
But it's like a
Like,
drill beat. It's a drill New York drum. But I'll put like R&B
yeah,
on it a
yeah,
little.
you slowed it
Yeah,
down.
That was a nice fit. I wasn't
It,
expecting
it
that.
make the beat hit different.
thank you,
I thought that was fire for real, for real.
thank you.
So,
So when shooting or just being around all the artists,
Uh,
is there ever an issue where
so I
egos
was
get involved?
just about to get
it
into
was
that.
it was a lot of that. It was a lot. It was a lot of that with different artists and different egos. It definitely was that, especially with liquor and drinks and all. Trust me, it was a lot of that going on. It was a lot.
All right, now you said they said that you was acting like you was on Bad Girls Club or Baddies, right?
Not like I just was like they said I
But
was a messy one, but I
we
was
about to
just
do it. I'm about to do it. So who was you having issues with in the house?
um I guess with Lady Sparks, a lot of people.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's
it
one
was
of
like
my favorite. Like that is my favorite. Like what happened?
it, it's like right, like damn, it's like same me and you. We cool in the beginning. When we first got there, we cool. But if you telling me, oh, don't fuck with this person, don't fuck with that person. Wait till we get in the house, you want to see. Then we get in the house, it's like you don't know what the hell you said. Or like she doing it like she do it like real sneaky, and then when you confront her about it, she act like she don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like I shouldn't even be a part of this conversation.
I'm cracking up.
But we kind of came to a resolution
Well,
on the CEO
I
role
just feel like we
experience.
gotta bring Sparks on because she gotta be here to defend herself. So
Oh my god!
I'm gonna tap out
We,
real quick. We got to. You know how I feel. I'm real
yeah,
straight like that.
I know. Trust me, but I feel like we came to a conclusion at the CEO role experience. So
Y'all
I was like,
did.
next.
I think y'all did. I think y'all did. Right at that show. You right. But I could
So
tap out
I
for
was
a quick
cracking
second
up.
so she can tap in.
Yeah, we gonna do that.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay,
And y'all ready for me?
for sure. Yo, I'm cracking up. It's about to get interesting.
I'm on my peaceful vibe right now.
I'm cracking up. Lady Sparks, I just sent you an invite.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna be talking for 3 hours.
I'm cracking up because I want to know what happened. Y'all messy. I ain't gonna lie. I want to know what happened. What's going on? Because we ain't get to see it.
That's why I wish y'all would have. She would have put out some snippets of the. I mean, she
I'm
did put out
cracking up.
snippets, but it was some other snippets
Send the
that
invite. I
she
just
was.
sent you one, but send me one.
Mm, mm, mm.
No, I said you unable to join. Send me an invite. I'm cracking up. She said I'm here for it.
I can't,
Cause
yo.
I want to know. I just want to know. I just ask a question.
It was a good time. I had fun. I don't know. I don't take back nothing. I had fun. So
The fact
So
that that's still in my head, he wanted something with that one.
thank
I'm
you.
cracking up. Oh. We got Lady Sparks in the building. Do us a favor, please, and let the audience know exactly who you are, where you tapping in from.
Hello, everyone. Tapping in from West Philly, Ladies First.
Straight like that. So we heard it was a little, you know what I mean, miscommunication in the crib. What happened?
They said they had to.
They said it was miscommunication. I don't know what happened. We trying to figure it out.
Everybody was being themselves, I guess.
Everybody was being themselves.
Yes.
So,
Hey, that's what you said, and I agree.
Bex, I got a question. When you was in the
What's up,
house,
boy?
what was your experience like?
I think it was more so like, to be honest, I think it was like a misunderstanding kind of type thing. I think everybody thought people was coming in there and they thought it was like, I think they thought they knew who the person was. Like, I think like everybody thought they know who the person was. Like, I know who she is. I know who he is. And it was like, you have no idea of who a person is until you're really in there. So it was more so like that with me.
I feel that. I feel that. So,
Yeah.
okay.
You you
You
have
got
other things going on outside of you being an artist. You have Nurse to Health. If I'm saying it correctly, IDA.
Yeah, the clothing brand, yes.
Elaborate on that and what got you started on that and what inspired you to go down that path.
I was doing clothing before music. I only been rapping for 3 years.
word.
I was doing clothing. I went to school for
She
what is
fired.
that? The Art Institute. I went to school for fashion. I was in there for 3 years. Then I ended up getting married, so I ended up dropping out and I got married, you know, and all that. But
Word.
I'm divorced now, but I did get married then. I was married for 10 years, got a divorce for 4 years.
Okay.
So that was where
Nah,
more
I
so
got a
and
question
nurse
for
help,
y'all.
but
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Say what you was about to say.
no, it's about the skincare line. I got into the skincare line because of my aunt. She got sick. So I started like making like little home products because she was like breaking out from a lot of things. And then I was giving back. If in 2022 I was on the news for the nurses, and I was naming my candles after the surgeons, after the nurses, after the RNNs, because we was just basically giving back to them from the COVID. So
Word.
we was just making essential for them. So that's how that started buzzing.
Word.
That's
That's
amazing.
love.
I
That's
definitely
dope. See? All
hat to
right.
you
So I
for
think
that.
that's true hustling. That's true hustling. So my question is, what is your definition of a hustler? That's for both of y'all. And what does it mean to
Um,
you? How do you represent that?
I feel like everybody got that. Even if it's not like just having a LLC, I feel like hustling is never going broke. So it don't have to mean you got billions of dollars. It just feel like when it's all said and done, your pockets is full. I believe if you got to hustle, you can hustle anything. Like it's just not one thing that you can hustle.
Facts.
My definition of hustling is getting up, doing what you got to do, taking care of yourself, taking care of your family or whoever you with, and just hustling, like taking care of yourself. That's what I think of it as. Either 9 to 5, either if it's entrepreneur, just getting out there and just like getting to your money.
Facts. Facts. Okay. All right. You got anything, bro? Before I keep going, because I keep going.
Um,
Oh no,
about about what? Well, I got a reunion coming up with my old label mates when we was on KNS Records together. We was signed to a label like in the early 2000s, so we about to have like a reunion, like a reunion podcast thing. It was supposed to be the day, but we moved it back to Thursday. We're gonna actually have it at the studio we recorded it.
Word.
So we doing that. I did get an offer from someone that wanted to, take me under their wing. I can't really talk about that right now, but this is a lot of good stuff coming up in 2025 for me. I got
All
the
right. So
album
I got a
coming.
question. We got the real question.
Mm.
Right. With the miscommunication that you guys had, how did you guys overcome that situation and be able to move forward to keep the show going? You know what I mean?
I just
Having
don't pay her.
you know what I mean?
I just stopped paying her no mind. Like I just stopped paying her any
Well, he could. He,
mind.
he never stopped paying me no mind because he always was recording me when I went on live. I just
Well, I'm
stopped
just
paying
getting
him some mind, so
recorded
it went the
now.
other way. So it was. I know you supposed to. So it's more so I
So
grew out of it
I
because once
see
I
what I'm
see that
talking about.
somebody really don't have no value towards me, like it's not going me beefing with you. Don't get my buzz up. It don't gain. I don't gain nothing from it. So it's no point in me to keep going because now it's just wasting my energy. So I cut that off because it didn't grow my platform. Nobody wasn't like, oh yeah, she argued with Almost Famous. It was never that. So it was like, wait, we really beefing over some shit that neither it's not given. So I broke that what it is. And there's a lot of people that was on there that I felt like never gave what it was supposed to give. So it was never no competition as far as in like our lane. We are not in the same lane. We don't hang around the same people. We don't make the same time and money an hour. So it's no point. They said surround yourself with people that's like you. So we're on, everybody not the same. And it's not to say that I'm better than them or they better than me. It's just that we don't vibe.
Different.
So
Just
why would
different.
I put myself in a group of a small square when I live out loud? Some people get offended by my aura because I know exactly who I am. So it's, oh yeah, she
No,
talks too much.
no,
She this. No, you just ain't
nobody
doing too
got offended
much.
by your aura.
So I'm not talking
You
to
did not.
you, nigga. I'm talking about
See,
people, period.
this is what I'm
So a
talking
lot of
about. See,
people get
nobody got
offended
offended by your
from a
aura.
person that really know
Nobody
who they
got
are.
offended
You
by
get
your
what I'm
aura.
saying? So
Nobody
it
got offended by your
kind of
aura.
go left
You just
when you in a room
angry.
full of people that feel like they on top. So you
Yeah,
know,
but
if
when
I
they
feel like
tell
I'm
certain
great, you
people
feel like
don't
you
clap
great.
for you at a
It's a
show,
lot of
and then
it's a
people
lot
come
that
to
goes
see you, come to see me, and this
from
boy
me.
telling them don't clap for me. Yeah, like I guess I ain't that much buzz, right? Okay.
What? What are you talking about?
I just wish that the camera
That's what I'm
people that
saying. You want,
show
I'm
me
not even
this.
talking to
Like,
you. I'm talking about people in general.
yeah,
You
but
want attention.
you just
Relax.
you talk. I don't need that, but
I try
you
my
talk like a
best to not to
third
be
party, but you
messy,
never
but
address
you always
nobody.
gotta get me there. But
It's
anyway, what you
not.
was saying? Next
It's
question.
not.
No,
I ain't going no better. That's too much.
I understand. I understand.
But
I understand.
like the lady just said, facts. It's all about who you be around. We're not the
Right.
same. Don't mean you're bigger or I'm less. You
No,
less
I
and
mean
I'm
I
bigger.
know,
Don't
and I
mean
picked
that.
who I be around, and
It's
But what
just
was
I
you
know the
different. It's
saying?
just
genuine
What was you
different.
from
saying?
the
What
real
was your next?
stuff.
What was your next question?
No, I was just saying it's just different. Like, you know what I mean? Some stuff not worth it. You know how they tell you to
Yeah,
pick your battles. Some
yeah,
battles
real
ain't
red.
worth fighting.
And I
Right.
got a show coming up with Cosmic Kev on the 28th of this month.
Word. Word.
We
Word.
doing
So,
stuff.
again,
Bro, I ain't paying that fee. I come to that damn show. Sorry.
I like to see.
They charging too much for that show. Next.
What'd you say,
They,
sir? In the top. We'll just go ahead and finish. Say what you're saying.
I like to see. I like to see our people moving together and
Like I
moving
don't get
forward.
it.
Feel me? It's no competition. We wanna get information on the show because we're excited to see it.
Thank
I'm
you, boo.
excited to
I
see it.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Straight up, 100%.
Queen, thank you.
The 28th, I
Yeah.
won't even just
Yeah.
tap in. I won't even get that. I
Straight
wish I
up.
could.
And I ain't trying to start up no, you know what I mean? I wanna
When
get
I
information.
when I say ask your questions, I don't care. Ask your questions.
Back.
This is what we're here for. I don't care about none of that. I don't let emotions run me. I done did that already. Say what you gonna say. I'm gonna answer everything truthfully. Ain't no smoke behind them
Back.
niggas. Go ahead. This your show.
Back.
Show your thing. We just here to talk.
Back.
Yeah.
No, listen. I'm with you. I'm with all y'all. Like, I mean, like I said, I love it. Feel me? And I
If
love
the
the energy.
shoe fit weird, room red, queen.
Mm-mm.
Shoe fit weird.
I don't
Go
wear
ahead.
So
Payless.
Check it out.
Oh,
let's,
I don't wear none of that. But go
let's
ahead.
get
Y'all gotta
into
cut
what you got going
it
on.
out.
Let's go
We don't do that.
I'm cracking up.
What's going on
So,
the 28th?
The 28th.
would you say?
Well, I'm be
Yeah,
performing for Cosmic Kev.
where that's at?
Hip hop on that. You gonna have like Ines, everybody in the building. They hit me
Okay.
up, asked me. They got some people that's gonna perform, and then you got some people that's gonna only perform for Cosmic Kev. So they wanted me to perform for him to get my shot because I'm big sparks, big stepper. So I'm stepping the building, do my big
Oh,
one.
you heard it right. You heard it
I
right.
gotta go take me an edible. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Cracking up. Y'all gotta cut it out.
Anyway, what's your next joke? Cause I like to pop my shit. It's my
I,
time.
It's probably not gonna take
it's my
pages.
time.
Music wise, albums coming out, singles,
I
anything
got
like that.
I got a song coming with Prezi. Y'all know who Prezi is?
Yeah.
HMO. Yeah, I got a song with
Yeah,
Prezi, got one
President.
with Tech. We about to drop them Jones and do visuals. I also got a song for Black History that I'm about to shoot a visual inside of a theater. So I'm about to shoot a visual in there. That should be released, and I'm trying to get it between the 1st of March or maybe like the 3rd of March. So that's gonna drop. I'm not doing no more EPs because the singles is more. It's more what my audience is asking for because they're starting to learn my music. So I'm going to drop
Facts.
singles so they can, be able to catch on to it.
Facts. That way they don't miss no songs.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
doing.
what happens when you drop EPs. You know what I mean? People miss songs. I didn't even hear that. Like,
Yes,
it was on the EP.
Brew Red. Thank you, miss. Somebody get her. I like her. You make sure you follow me, Queen. Exactly. Follow me. Thank you. Follow me.
She's
Cause
talking
that's
about the
what I'm
comments.
saying. Pop my shit, Queen. How you mad at my opinion? Yes. This is always a
Look,
problem. People get mad over somebody else's opinion. You feel like you great, be great. Don't worry about people don't think you great. My name is Lady
What you
Sparks
talking
Miss.
about?
I fuck with your views.
Yo,
I don't
I was
give a
about
fuck
to
about your
ask
views.
you. So how did you get your name?
When I was younger, I used to always talk. I used to be in a lot of drama. That's all I'm gonna say. I caught 2 cases, but I got out of it, and I'm blessed. And I ain't even on that road no more. So I ain't even gonna get into nothing negative like that.
Respect. So all right. So you said you only been making music for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
What made you start making music?
I started making music because when I freestyled for my block, it went up. And everybody just was like, yo, you should be a rapper. And I'm like, yeah. Then when I rapped in front of like, you remember, did y'all ever hear Cheek Raw?
Mm-hmm.
Cheek
We from
Raw,
Philly. It's cool.
Willie?
What you
Yeah,
talking
we
Yeah,
about?
are.
Cheek
I'm
Raw.
comfortable in
You know
everything.
I
What are you
rap with
We
talking
them.
from
about?
Philly, bro. You can name
I'm
anybody.
just saying, I
Yeah, we
was with Cheek Raw and Quilly. They used to hang around 46 and Market, and they was like, "Yo, you got it." Then I started hanging with Kaboom and all them, and all them started turning me up. So I started rapping.
Facts.
Facts.
and this was
Okay.
in the span of 3 years.
Yeah, in the span of 3 years. Yeah.
All right, so for
That's
me,
dope.
I don't know, I've been rapping 15, 20 plus years, and I call it confidence. It could be cocky. I don't care. I feel like I'm that bull.
Real shit.
And
Talk it.
listening to you, being honest, like remember I had commented on one of your reels. Listening to you, I'm like, she polished. Like she been doing this for a while. So for you to
Real
say
rap.
3 years, I'm like, how? Like
Yeah,
who
that's
writing your shit?
because
That's
I
what's up.
constantly freestyle. Like when you see me do them lunch breaks, that's really me coming off my head, and I constantly keep doing it even in the house. I rhyme my words in the house, and I keep doing it,
Yep.
and I practice in the house when I'm
That's
when I'm
dope.
making music. I don't just write a rap and
That's
just
dope.
get on Instagram like, oh, I don't do all that. I make sure I critique what I like, and I put
Facts.
out what I like, whether people think it's angry music or not. The women feel it. The women understand, nigga, you playing with my heart like I won't get you dealt with. I've been sturdy way before my name lit. I'm a real nigga. I bust him down, no counterfeit. He got a blue check, I got a blue face. He do it for the gram, that's the difference. I get the bag and I bust it down and divide it. If it's drama, no doubt of
Oh
mine, and
my
I'm
god.
sliding facts.
Oh,
Cops come check the work, man
this
can't
phone
hide
is
it.
up.
We spec the case in court, right here, and I lie to your honor. Man, I've been rocking shit like I'm the face of designer. Real shit. Like all that is a true story. We spec the case. I just dismissed my case last year. My nigga fighting for his joint. He on his way home this year. So you get what I'm saying? Like mine's be true life. It's not me about to talk about Porsches and big coochies because I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. I'm speaking about the trenches and what I've been through. Some people respect it, some people don't like it, but 99% of the niggas like
Hold
it.
on. Wait, we gotta take a step back though for a second. Ain't both of y'all from West Philly?
I'm
No,
on.
I'm from the county.
Oh,
I'm at the bottom.
oh, you from the bottom. Hey, JR,
Yeah.
ain't that where you from, bro?
Yes,
I
sir.
don't live in West Philly.
You know they got the bitch part of West Philly, then they got the bottom.
That's why it's called
Mm.
the bottom though.
I was on North Preston. I grew up on North
We
Why
was
Preston.
you
with the
call him the
steppers. We
bitch
wasn't
part?
with the bitches.
Yeah, that's why it's called the bottom. But y'all, shut up. Anyway,
Yeah. So you
if I
shut
tell
up
them,
exactly. Hat,
no, I'm telling myself
glasses.
to shut up. I'm not
Thank you.
telling you to
Appreciate
shut up. I'm
it. God
telling
bless.
myself to
Next
shut up.
door. Next question. I'm gonna get down so you can bring one of the lovely artists that was in the building also because they need their chance
Don't
to
get
shine.
down yet. Don't get down yet, because we got while we got you on, we
Please.
might as well get you through some of these questions. It's only right. Um, famous. You got anything you want to say to the audience though?
No.
Uh,
No.
I mean, I said everything before DMX came
Before the
on.
boss came
But
up, before the boss came
the
up,
album is
before the
coming.
boss
The
came up,
album is
before the
coming.
chosen one came up.
Everybody's getting this song. It's called I
The
Crashed Out. It's coming to
bottom, only
stream.
way for the top. Yes,
It
Queen. Fuck is they talk? Somebody, Queen,
is,
Queen, you got me. I
well, I
love
guess I'm
Queen.
from the
All right.
top of West Philly,
Bottom's only
so
way from the
Make sure
top. I
y'all
got it out the
follow him.
mud. You hear me?
we know,
They
we
don't
know,
like
we
me, but
know,
I
we
love
we
it.
know, we know,
Shout
we know.
out Miss
But
Jade in the building.
yeah. So that's what's coming out the album. I got a new situation about to happen. It's a lot of good stuff coming up for me.
Yeah,
So
straight up.
we'll
All right.
see.
Uh, we gonna drop you down and get somebody else on. We
All
gonna try
right.
to get we got who want to come on next? But stay on, Lady Sparks.
I don't got no problem with the other
Appreciate
people.
the
So
things.
you ain't gonna get no conflict out of me with nobody else. Child, it's always the ones that think they me.
Keep famous up there. I'm gonna go in the room.
No,
Okay, good.
do not, because I'm coming down. I'm not doing
No,
this.
don't come
I can't do it another
down. Don't come
hour.
down. Famous already out. Hold on.
He had his shot. Let him go. They come and go.
He said laugh out loud, not DMX. That's crazy. Okay. Shout out to Midward. Yo, y'all play too much. Somebody send an invite. Who wanna come on next? But yeah, so my next question for you is, what inspires your craft? Like, what inspired you to do what you do, to hustle the way you hustle?
Being broke. I don't never want to be broke. Like, to be honest, I'm really not a broke female. It's not the fact that I got everything, but I have everything I need. So, in order for me to have everything I need, I must put the work in because nobody's going to do it for me. And I understand that. I understand if I don't grind and get out there and do it, I won't eat and I won't have. I like nice things. So, in order for me to have nice things, I got to go make sure I get the nice things for myself.
You gotta
And
go
whatever a
hustle.
guy brings to the table is bonus. So, that's what inspired me to keep going.
Respect. Respect. So, all right, musically, who? All right, so we're gonna play a game. All right, who is your top three artists? What
Um,
up, bro? Top
I'm gonna have to
three
say
artists,
Prezi.
dead or alive.
I'm gonna say I like Core. I like Core. I like Prezi. And I'm gonna go with Hot Shot. I like Hot Shot. She's so raw and uncut. I like Hot Shot.
I'm cracking up. All right, so we like to play this game, right? Out of those three artists, one of those artists you can keep their whole catalog is yours. Feel me? You can play all their songs forever. Feel me? The other artist, the second artist, you only can keep their radio hits. If it play on the radio, you can keep it. The rest of their songs you gotta scrap.
Uh,
All right. The third artist, you gotta scrap their whole catalog. Go.
Shoot.
all right, so I'm gonna pick Core with just keeping his whole joint forever. I'm gonna do my second gonna be President. The third one could be I guess Hot Shot because I like men rappers because they're not biased. Because I don't want to hear about Coochie all day. You feel me? I really don't. And that's me being honest. I mean, I know that we have to be feminine. I know every now and then you wanna be sexy, you wanna throw in some little, like me, I sprinkle a little sex in there, but all day long I don't want to hear about being bitter about a nigga cheating on you. And sometimes I don't really want to hear that. I be wanting to be motivated. Like, how can I get out the trenches? What to expect if I get a trench nigga? Like, I be wanting to know what to expect. Because they
So
gonna tell it in their music.
what do you like? All right, I got a good question for you. I feel like, feel me, because I feel I feel like we're getting into like the female genre and the differences between like what's going on in the music or whatever. So my question to you is, right? What is your opinion on Doshi? What is your opinion on the
Every
artist
time you
Doshi?
ask me what is my opinion, somebody calls. Say it one more time. I'm sorry.
What's your
I'm so sorry.
opinion on the artist Doshi?
Who? I don't know that person.
Dochi from Tampa, Florida. She just won a Grammy and everything.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't,
Never heard of her,
I don't know
bro.
who it is.
Y'all never
I'm gonna
heard
be
of
honest.
her?
No.
Never heard of her, bro.
Dochi? Really?
Yeah.
She's
Mm-mm.
like
You know me.
they call her like the female Kendrick Lamar.
Oh no, I don't.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh, never heard of her.
Dochi? Really?
Shout out to her, though. Shout out to her.
Shout
Shout
out.
out to Dochi
Yeah.
for real. But the reason I asked is because I wanted to ask your opinion on the female artists in the rap game or whatever, and you kind of touched on it a little bit. So because they call Dochi the female Kendrick or whatever, I was curious your opinion. So I'm going to ask the overall question, like, you know what I mean? who would you know what I mean? What's your opinion on the female artistry, the female scene, and who would you say that you would be willing to listen to right now?
Nobody. I'm
Okay.
worried about me. When they come on these platforms and they do their thing, they don't shout me out. I'm not shouting nobody out. The dynamic has changed. It's about Sparks. So anything you want to know about Sparks, I'm here to give you everything you need to know. These chicks and what they got going on, I'm not saying nobody's name. Oh, she dissing me. Oh, she trying to belittle me. I ain't got time for all that because I
Respect.
like to slide up. I don't be doing all that. So
Respect.
I think every female that's working, do your thing. They doing good. They're great at what they're doing. They in their own lane, and shout outs to them. But I know what I'm working on. I got some things that's gonna get me where I need to be. It's not just music related. It's business promotion. I just got my credit score up to 7.
Hey,
I mean 6 something. I'm about to go start these classes so I can start doing Airbnbs, renting them out. I got a lot of stuff going on, so that's what I'm doing. And I
bet.
got the dean of this house that I'm at right now that I've been fighting for. So I'm basically a homeowner as of today.
Hey,
Congrats.
respect. That's what I mean. That's a hustle. That's a hustle.
Yeah.
Hey, Chalet. That's what I'm talking about. So, all right, I wanted to play one of your tracks. Feel me?
Thanks, Miss J. You know, I took my book and my tools that you gave us. Period.
Say it like that.
Yeah.
That's what make
Yes.
that's what make
Real
them
rap.
uncomfortable queens. Stay going, my sis. Period. Yup, straight
Yes.
like that.
I ain't on that. I'm working.
It's definitely okay to make them uncomfortable. You better know it. So, is it a particular song that you wanted us to play?
You could do portrait. You could play portrait. I feel
What's it?
like it's an up tempo beat, like something everybody like to vibe to.
It's on the YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, it's on all major platforms. Yeah, put it in the no. Put mine in that cup right there. Whoever's not following me, make sure y'all follow me, and I'm
Make sure
gonna
you
follow y'all back.
follow.
And whoever like to do business, whoever do music, I'm not too bougie to tap in and work and create something. I'm all about it. I also make custom shirts, so if you need shirts made or all that, I got you. Skin products, I got you. And I'm heavy on the men products: bear oil, bear soap, bear balm, all that.
I need all that because my jaw thirsty.
I'm cracking up.
My jaw thirsty. Yeah. All right. I'm ready to go to sleep.
Having a hard time finding this track. Is you under Lady Sparks the Boss on
Yeah,
all
no, just
platforms or just Lady
Lady
Sparks?
Sparks. Spell it with a Z.
Is it one word or is it
Yeah, it's all one word with a
okay,
Z.
that's why I'm messing up.
My IG, Instagram is Lady Sparks _ the boss.
Out of all the artists you work
He
with,
said not the
who's
OH.
been the best? Like the best experience?
Repeat that again, bro.
Asking her, out of all the artists you've worked with and been around, who do you feel as if like, I enjoyed working with this artist?
I went to say Magic. I did I got a track with Hot Chalk. I would say Hot Chalk. Let me see. Techion, Prezi. I got one with T Marie. I'm supposed to be working with doing a track with Bumblebee. Let me see. I got quite a few people that I got under my that I enjoy working with.
I feel that. I felt the track. You said it was called Portrait, right?
Yeah, portrait.
Do me a favor and introduce it.
Well, portrait was made by me staying in my own lane and painting a visual of who I am. It's all everything that I write is all for mental health. If you really pay attention to the words, is talking deep about who you are and what you stand for. And then we talk about being in your own lane. So this basically like I'm painting a picture on the wall. It's all about what's going on for me, what I got going on.
Yes.
So
It's that Portrait by
portrait.
Lady Sparks. Let's
Yes.
go.
You brought your phone closer to it because we can't hear it. What's wrong?
I just be painting the picture up on the wall. I just be painting my picture up on the wall. Mona Lisa, great breaker off, but my body hair amazing. I just be hanging up on the wall. I shit no occasion. Hold up, daddy, let me lay you. Hold up, daddy, upgrade you. 50 shades of that dark skin. No cameras me when I walk in. I cannot pretend to be them. But then again, I will meet them. Catch me out when I leave them. Just like hanging up on the wall. Going once, so to the man. 30 grand sold at the auction. Use that to pay for the loss. You know what it is when you a boss. Different slips when I give it up. Catch it back, I don't give it up. Pain his dick when he acting up. Just to show him he ain't big enough. I'm about that life that he tough enough. Running class when I'm acting up. I'm still that shit, yeah, I'm drunk as fuck. I'm full of shit, yeah, I'm drunk as fuck. Body bag, I'm a portrait. Cut for middle, son, still away. Damn, that I'm so gorgeous. I just be putting the picture up on the wall. I just be putting my picture up on the wall. Bow down, kiss the rings, baby. I've been holding like a painkiller. Pussy squirt like the paint spiller. So I need a headband. Body hot like an incubator. So he need a defibrillator. Big money, you need a terminator. Much money, I need a calculator. See, we made it, we ain't never had it. Damn, how my nigga paid it. I just be paying my bitches. You bitches be, I get bigger. Y'all be smelling that pee off the liquor. You bitches some hater, we bigger. Jimmy Choose in my Bentley. Everybody don't offend me. You can take a style, you got plenty. If you ain't with me, you against me. I just be paying my bitches.
Y'all can go stream portrait if you want to hear it clear, so you can hear all the words. It's a real good track, so y'all can go stream it. Lady Sparks is one word spelled with a Z, not an S, and portrait.
Damn, that I'm so gorgeous. I just be paying the picture up on the wall. I just be paying my picture up on the wall.
I appreciate that.
I like that hook. That's fire.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's fire too. Feel me?
Yeah,
I like the
that's the
I
number
like the way
one.
the track
That's
came together, and
that's the
I
number
hear
one.
the story you telling.
Yeah, that's the number one that's streaming right now. That actually got my streams up. Actually,
Word.
that one and the Peanut Gallery.
Yeah.
That's the two right now. Yeah, it's called Portrait. Yes, love. So them two is the one that's really keeping the cycle going right now.
That's how it be, man. I was telling somebody, bro. One of my homies showed me to cycle one song. To cycle
Yeah,
one song. Till everybody know it.
yeah,
Then once everybody know that song, it's easier to get them to catch on to other songs.
yeah. That was when I did it's like bitch you like that was the number one. That's the one I perform and everybody know word for word. Just like everybody know word for word of Falling Star. That's more like a sentimental. Like I talked about my life as a kid, as like it was just like a deep joint. So that's what got me buzzing was Falling Star. That's when Johnny
Word.
Mac and everybody reposted. That was the first one that actually had me buzzing.
Word. So,
Yeah, but thank you for having me. I really appreciate my time, giving me my time to talk on your platform. It's an honor. House of
yeah,
Hustlers is
for sure,
definitely,
man.
and shout out to
All
Miss
love.
J. Shout out to your co-host and Miss. We just gonna do our things. Thank you, Queen, for participating and showing me love.
I got
I show love back.
one more. I got one more question for you, go.
Go ahead.
What would you consider to be your greatest accomplishment?
Um, my greatest, my house. Two of them, my credit and my house, because with those two, I could take off for anywhere I want to be. I'm always gonna have stability, and my credit gonna get me in a lot of things that I couldn't get myself into, only because it was at a low rate. So, and then as far as the music, just having more than 75 people listening and tapping in with me, that's my accomplishment. So I appreciate you with that.
Is there a moment that you feel like damn, I really fucked up. Like I really let myself down.
When I let people, because when I let people get in my space, that's why I feel like, because I'm a crash out. So when I let people get in my space and take me there, then after I lose control, because I usually act off of my emotions. But now it's like, all right, I know from previous getting in trouble, I know that this is not the way. So when I'm growing, I'm developing, I'm staying in my own lane, and I'm starting to be happy, and things is really working in my favor, and I'm close to the God, and I allow like a person that don't even know who they are come in my space and interrogate who I am. That kind of throw my mental off, because I know who I am, and you can't take nothing from you unless I allow you to. And because I act off emotions, I allowed you to have just a smidge of my attention, and it throws me off. So I no longer can do that. So now I'm at the place where I'm shutting it off, saying what I gotta say, and leave it right there.
I'm gonna speak from a place of experience. Now, me and Mysfit, we go back what, bro? 20
Thank you. I appreciate it.
20 plus years.
Easy.
And I was a crash out. I acted off of my emotions. And no excuse, no nothing. I hold myself accountable. It cost me 10 and a half years. I went away for 10 and a half years for being a crash out. You know what I mean? Everybody that I was crashing out for, they was gone. Like, before I even got sentenced, already gave up on me. You know what I mean? So I applaud you for being able to do the thing that you do now, all while dealing with the inner, your inner demons and all that. So again, congratulations on your house.
Thank you. Home, I really appreciate it.
Your career, you as a Black woman.
Yes,
I applaud, and I just ask that you continue to grind and grow. Grind and grow.
I got more questions for you. I ain't gonna fraud. You got time?
I don't. I gotta get my kids ready for school.
That's why I asked.
I'm doing it all at the same time.
Wait, won't you send the live out to the other ones so they can get their time? You know they're not gonna be on here because I'm on here. They hate me. So go ahead. I'm gonna get there. Let them do their one. Everybody deserve their time. Thank y'all for having me. I really appreciate that, though.
Yeah, you go ahead from.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. I love y'all. Goodbye.
Love you too.
Yeah, she the shit, bro.
Let's see who next. Let's see if we get Combat Pretty on him.
Almost Famous made me a fan too. He made me a fan. I like him.
Bro, that track fire. Look, I'm a realist, bro. I ain't gonna hear a track that's hot and not say it.
Yeah, he made me a fan, bro. Cause I'm one of them. I'm a tough critic. I'll be like, yeah, that joint garbage. Nah, he nice. Yeah, but Spark, she special, bro.
Yeah, she real.
Yeah,
thorough.
Special.
She remind me of being home in Philly. I ain't
special.
Yo, like, crack it up.
There's something there. There's something there. She got it.
No, for sure. For sure. Let's see who we can get next.
Queen Dre, the comedian. Song is fire. Go get her, Jay. Okay, I'm following. Oh, I'm not. Follow. Lady Sparks. Oh, you already follow. Alright. Damn, she got something. She got something on the 28th. I can't even tap in with that.
I know.
I got the show in Delaware on the 28th. At the show in Delaware on the 28th, man. Damn.
Yeah, but I gotta, man.
She's a favorite.
That was good. We got some.
Yeah, she made me.
The people love her straight up. We got some.
Her. I became a fan from watching one of her videos, and it wasn't even music. I mean,
So I've been keeping, you know what I mean, keeping an eye on everybody and seeing what everybody's been doing. You know what I mean? And she's posting all the time. And I be seeing her motivational speeches, and I be seeing her freestyles. I'm like, all right.
I
So,
came
and
and
then
told
I be seeing combat pretty stuff all the time as well.
her, I had told you about her. I was like, yo, I just heard this artist. I was like, yo, she nice, like she dope. And when I said her name, you was like, oh yeah, remember I told you about the House of Hustlers? I was like, yo, I didn't. He was connected. I said, damn,
So,
I ain't even. Like, I thought I was finding another artist to interview. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna take her to bro. Whole time you got
I
my.
already found her. I'm cracking up. So that's dope for real, for real. Man, they had some drama. They had some drama in the house. I can't wait till the season drop. I want to see this shit.
Yeah, got my attention.
Real.
I'm sitting here in suspense. Like, damn, I
You know,
want to see
it's
what this shit.
suspense.
I want to see what
We
this
could have
joint
saved
is.
y'all for last.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, yo, that made me want to have this in person. I want to have this interview in person. Sit down. Let's on Just Gene TV. Let's talk.
I'm cracking up. Yeah, we gonna have to send them to Just Gene.
Yeah, yeah, we'll figure something out because I'm gonna be around after the 28th. I'm free for real till April. If you can come to Philly on the 4th of April, we at the City Winery.
The city winery in Philly.
Yeah, I got to send you the information.
Ooh.
I'm only doing it because it was the bro. Because he didn't even tell me about it. He just put me on the flyer.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think
Matter of fact, it was
about
when
that.
I
Yeah,
came back from Ohio for the award show, Mysfit award show.
yeah. You definitely told me about that.
You just threw me on the flyer. You ain't hit me and ask me or tell me nothing. I was like, damn. But I'm gonna do it. It just got me.
Gene, didn't you drop a track recently too? You dropped a track the night of the award show, didn't you?
The night of the award show, Squad Up. That's when I dropped
Squad
Squad Up.
up. That's what you released. I
Yeah,
bust that squad up.
it's crazy because the last two songs I dropped was on days of
Jay trying to get on is not letting her. We might have to restart it in a second. I just
yeah, because
there we go. There we go.
I dropped Man on Fire for the show.
Yeah, I know. All right, we got Jay back. Man, I know that house was lit, wasn't it?
Listen, that house was yes, okay. I mean, honestly, I just had to come in there because I'm so reserved. I had to come in there, and I'm sure they'll tell you one night, and I just had to send everybody to their room, like, go to your rooms, like,
Cracking
because
up. No,
they was. I did. I was Auntie Viv on them for a minute.
I'm cracking up.
They said, "Did you really just send us to our room?" I said, "Get to your room, get in your room," because I couldn't
I'm
take it
cracking
no
up.
more. I was like, "What is going on?"
So what
It
was
was
that
lit.
like experiencing like I know you was expecting drama to be like, you know what I mean, but when the drama occurred, like how was it? You know what I mean? What was that like for you? How was it to have to handle that and deal with it, make sure nobody get hurt and stuff like that? How was it? What was that experience like for you?
It was something different. Let's say something different, something new. I work with youth all the time, in the juvenile justice center. And I feel like, when I work with them because I expect certain things, I'm always, like ready and alert. But I guess some things I didn't expect that just naturally happened. But I mean, listen, it's a part of the experience. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad they got it. But most definitely, my goal is always to focus on the hustle.
Facts.
Like, what are we doing? Like, and you guys said this, but I always say it. What's growing us? Like,
Right. What's the
what's
end
really
goal?
helping? And that's all that really matter at the end of the day. Like, I've said it to Sparks. I've said it to Famous. If it ain't making and changing your life, we don't have time for it.
Facts. Facts.
Like, that's just it. This is not baddies. It's not, the other shows. And
And like,
and you know
and
that's not what we're
again,
here for.
drama happens. Like, it's okay. Drama happens. You know what I
Naturally, I
mean?
mean, you put 8 people that don't
Period.
really know each other in a house, sharing rooms, close proximity, like naturally, absolutely, naturally. And then, like Famous said, with they smoking hookah, they drinking. For those who drink, whatever. So naturally, it's elevated on its own. On its own, like we didn't
By
have to.
accident.
Yeah, we didn't have to feed none of that. Like it wasn't even written in the storyboard at all. We didn't do no drama. When it came up in the meeting, I said absolutely no feeding. We didn't need to feed the beast. It was there on its own. So it was just there, and that's natural. And I'm glad it was because it kept it to a an extent that we could handle. I
Right.
didn't need it to be heightened at all because it definitely wasn't going for no fighting and none of that. Because like I said, we focus on the hustle. What's going to help us grow? Can we take back to our kids? What how can we make some money? You know what I
Right.
mean? We focus on the things that matter.
And exactly. Focus on the things that matter. I was just about to say that because like I said, starting this episode off, like I feel like this episode, and I'm hoping that you guys can show it where like I not this episode, but you guys' show can show black people in a positive light. You know what I mean? Like I my me and my brothers and sisters and my mom, right? We got a group chat, and my sister, you know what I mean? I probably shouldn't say this, but we play like little random games in our group chat. Like, you know what I mean? I might quote a movie line and be like, "What movie is this?" You know what I mean? So the other day, my sister jumped in a group chat and she was like, "All right, y'all, we playing Black Card Revoked. Feel me? You got to say something that'll get your Black Card revoked." You know what I mean? And we started talking about uh some of the black movies. And I was like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of black movies that I'm not really a fan of, that I don't like to watch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, the reason is because I don't view my people that way. Like, you know what I mean? Like the stereotypical boys in the hood. You know what I mean? That's not how I see my people. You know what I mean? None of my brothers and sisters. I ain't gonna say none of my brothers and sisters is that. My sisters ain't that though. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like
Yeah,
you
no,
know what I mean?
absolutely.
Like if I'm being for real, like they are doctors, they're
Right,
teachers. You know what I'm saying? They're doing things that are helping people. So
right.
for it to be that always that image, you know what I mean? I I felt like this was a positive spin on the word hustler.
Yeah,
You feel what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, and that was the goal. I mean, that's the thing. We want it to be just that. I want to, I think every good thing lasts a little while, but great things last forever. And that's really where I'm headed to. Greatness. I want this to last forever, no matter who's there or what season is on. And I just wanted to continue to be able to help grow, other people's lives. That's the goal, to go and grow. We want to grow. So the goal is just that. The goal is for people to find a way to segue into their music, they business, they whatever they got going on, and heighten it, like
Yeah.
times two it, times five it, times 10 it,
Yeah.
that's the goal. So stop, Holly.
Keep growing.
Yes.
So now we spoke a little bit in the behind scenes, and you was telling me that you added some dates. You guys had to add dates, and you guys have also been touring. Where now you named a few cities or whatever, but do you guys have some dates like coming up where you guys will be soon or?
Yes, we do. So we're definitely going to be going to Baltimore soon, Baltimore, Maryland, and we'll also be going to Eastern Pennsylvania soon. Just to, I think it's important to get out of your comfort zone. I also think it's important to step away from like your comfort, like your neighborhood, to get out of your element. So while we wanted to film and it's a Philly based show, I didn't really want to film in Philly. So even when we filmed the first time, we were in Atlantic City, New Jersey, in different parts. We were in North Jersey. Like we didn't really film in Philly but one time. And I kind of want to stick to that.
I think I like that idea because like you guys are Philly based. People already know you in Philly. The goal is to get outside of Philly.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I respect it. I think it's a great idea. You know what I mean? That's the reason, I don't want to say that's the reason I started this show, but that's the reason I do the show the way I do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm able to reach out to people everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yup. Absolutely. I think that's amazing. I think, you should be able to make, your career wherever it lands you, not just in one place.
Facts.
So that's the goal, is for us to be able to go in other places and make it move. Hey, Miss Love.
Facts. We got only one Miss Love in the building.
Hi.
Do us a favor and let the audience know exactly who you are and where you tapping in from.
Hi, y'all. So I am Ms. Love, only one Ms. Love, MysfitEaZy, never no S's. I am, you said where I'm tapping in
Yes,
from?
ma'am.
I'm in Philly.
What part of Philly?
I'm
Okay.
around.
You never drop
You said
I'm
you
around.
I'm
Addie.
around.
It's like,
Right. I'm around. That's how he said it. I was like,
we from Philly. You can't be saying where you at right now. You gotta like wait 30 minutes.
yeah,
That's a
I'm in,
Philly safe
I
keep,
mean, like,
child.
what
Child.
side of town you on?
um, I just actually just left a networking event in Germantown just
Straight
now.
like that.
Yeah.
Straight like that. Who you was networking with?
It was a couple different people there. It was just like, I don't know, they were just different people.
Respect.
Yeah, it was like it was an eclectic crew. It was from all different little walks. Some people did like a lot of art stuff, and then it was a flex place. So it talked
Gotta
about
keep hustling.
yeah, like it was a place where you can do like podcasts and different stuff like that. You know,
So I got a question for you. What does the word hustle mean to you, and how do you represent it?
the word hustle for me pretty much just means just getting out there, getting it. Pretty much, that's what hustle means for me. So you hustling with your job, you hustling every day with your children. I'm hustling with my music. Hustle just means to me pretty much just getting out there, getting your point across of what you have to say. That's pretty much what hustle is for me. And it was a pleasure. We did that whole thing with the House of Hustlers. Jay put us down with that, which was an amazing, amazing situation. Y'all just had the other cast members on.
Thanks.
Love to see it.
We're gonna try to get everybody on tonight for sure. We got an hour and
Yes.
40 minutes left, so we're gonna definitely try to get everybody on.
Thank you for
So
even having us on.
no, I mean, I appreciate you guys. Like I said earlier, like, I mean, I love what you guys are doing. I think it's I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great thing, opportunity for the city. You know what I mean? I look forward to it being a staple in the future. You know what I mean? And to show
Yeah.
people that hustling is multiple definitions to the word.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
because
feel
that's
me?
what she did pretty much in the house. We did different things. We did some music stuff. We did, with our entrepreneur stuff that we have with our small businesses. Like I have my own small business, a couple different things. I do waste beads. I have my own Ms. Love's Creation, which is I do like catering and vending and stuff like that. I have my own drink called Love Potion. So,
Heard
it's a
about that. We're
vibe.
gonna have to get us some love
Yeah,
potion in the
I would
building
love.
for
Oh my
sure.
goodness! So you let me know whenever because what part of the city you in?
Oh, see, I ain't in Philly right now.
Where
Not
you
gonna
at?
be
Man,
in
Dayton,
Philly till May,
Ohio.
but I'm setting something up to try to make sure that we can tap in, and you know what I
She said
mean.
Ohio.
Yeah, I'm in
Okay.
Dayton,
All right. So
Ohio right
whenever we
now.
whenever we can tap in, then I'll definitely make sure I throw
For
some love
sure.
for
I
you
mean,
there.
look, I'm gonna be around. I'm coming in May. Um, and we're gonna be starting. I'm coming in May, and I'm gonna put together an event that I'm gonna make sure that Jay is a part of, and we can get, you know what I mean, get the whole
Okay.
cast out, and for
Oh, that's
sure,
gonna be a
for sure.
vibe. That's gonna be a vibe.
I'm
That's gonna be
excited.
so
I'm
amazing.
excited for sure.
Yes, that is gonna be a vibe. I'm really excited about that.
Straight
Can't wait
up.
for that. But
So,
yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I want to follow you.
what? And I'm trying. I'm working on bringing y'all to Ohio too. But
Yeah,
so
I love that.
I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek on what I plan on trying to do with you guys in Ohio. So out
Okay.
here, they got a show called Who's Bad. It's also on Tubi. You know what I mean? They did auditions. They took a bunch of artists, and you know what I mean, made things happen with them. So my goal is to bring you guys together and do like a challenge. Your show versus their show. You know what I mean? I'm still putting the challenges
Ooh.
together, but I think it's gonna be something super dope
So
that we can do.
what are they artists? Are they
They
artists as
all
well? Like,
artists and
mm,
entrepreneurs.
okay.
You know,
It's
so it's
called
real
Who's Bad?
similar. It's called Who's Bad. It's on Tubi. You guys can check it out.
Oh,
So
it's
they're
on
working on
Tubi
season
already.
2 right now. Yup.
Okay, you better
Yes.
come through, Tubi.
So you
All
feel what I'm
right.
saying? So yeah.
Yes.
This is my first time expressing it to you guys, but I've already spoke with the other show about it because like I said, I'm out here with them. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm
Right.
talking to them all the time.
Yeah,
So
buddy.
Wow. Okay.
that's the goal to
What
be
is
able
it?
to bring you guys out here and do that type of
Yeah.
event. We could record the whole thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Footage, of course, that content. Got to get that
Facts.
content and oh, that would be nice. And going against other people that's somewhere else, getting to see how they do it in their city.
Facts.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
You got it?
Yeah, we gonna love that. Yeah,
Huh?
that's gonna be a vibe. A
So
big
that's my
vibe.
Coming
first
up.
goal.
That's cool though
That's
that
my
y'all already
plan.
on
So
Tubi though.
so
You said already on Tubi and on your second
Yeah, you got it.
season.
Okay.
That is love.
it's
So
called
with
Who's Bad. Let me pull it up.
and so when we get to do this like going back and forth, will ours be able to be on Tubi too?
So all right, so that's the goal. That's the goal.
All
So I'm
right,
I'm
now
working
because
with
I'm about
him
to say
because
tap percent Tubi.
exactly. I'm working
Yeah.
with bro. He tapped in, feel me? And I already know that y'all are in the process of
Get that waffle
getting
out of
y'all
the cat's
situations
bed.
together. Once it's all done, we're gonna come together and you know what I mean? Make it happen. Sure, I'm gonna
Okay.
pull it up for you.
All right. Yeah, that's a vibe. Yep. Because we about to be back in production and stuff like that. You know. Mhm.
Yes, that sounds decent, y'all. That sounds decent.
Yes. And Jay, you be everywhere. I see you. You be out here. Oh, Jay, you're amazing. I'm gonna just say that. She be
Let me get
really
that.
connecting.
And this
Jay,
is
you be connecting
the
the
Who's Bad
dots.
show right here.
Thank you, boo. I be working on it.
You really do. Because that lady really called me and it be for real. It's like really happening.
Oh,
I
you
said,
booked? Is you booked? You about to be in a movie?
no.
About to
That's
be in
what
I
the
I'm talking
movie.
was
about.
like, I said, Jay be really connecting the dots. You hear me?
Yeah,
That's how you
girl.
do it, man.
She be
One hand wash the
connecting the
other.
dots. Yes, but I'm
So
gonna tap
tell
in
us
though
that.
and
Tell
see
us
it. And you
about.
said who's bad? I'm gonna look at it on Tubi tonight though. I'm gonna tap into there tonight.
I just pulled it down. I don't know if you've seen it. I'll pull it back up. But you said you gonna be in the movie. What movie you gonna be in?
I don't know yet. They gonna give me the
Yeah,
details,
I'm about to
but
say they'll
it's for
send her the details closer to the show,
yeah.
probably like around
She said on like
Sunday.
Friday. I think she said on like in Friday, and then she said on Sunday also.
Listen,
And I
Yeah.
said, oh shoot, I said it's real.
It's
here's Who's
real
Bad
and it's
right here.
paid, girl, and you about to get your SAG number and all that, girl. Like it's about to be real.
I see it. Who's bad? Oh yeah, that is cool as shit. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
11 cast
Yes, tap us
members.
in. We trying to be on Tubi.
You feel what I'm
Hey.
saying? So that's the goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To make some real things happen. You know what I'm saying? We can do anything. We
Yes.
work together.
Yeah, I love that.
Things work
Yeah.
together.
Yes, I'm trying to tell you, it really be that, and I appreciate it, and it's like, and when you be just, genuinely talking to people and closed mouth don't get fed, and really be networking and really
Facts.
actually be that positive vibe.
It all
It
works.
be all about that positivity because sometimes people be on that, it be like it's that positive vibe and just go ahead and do what you got to do.
Yo,
It's
I'm
like, yeah,
trying to tell you, man,
it's
that we
definitely
listen.
a vibe.
We've been moving. Look, I've been making music since I was 4.
Damn.
Feel me?
Oh wow,
Real, I've been
A
making
long
music my
time.
whole life. JRG, I knew JRG since I was in elementary school. You know, middle school. I ain't gonna say elementary school. I knew his cousin since elementary school. I knew him since middle school. You feel me?
okay,
That being said, when I started this show, this free live show, is when my music started moving. Is when everything started moving. You know what I mean?
yeah, a
Like because the
platform. It was a
energy,
yeah,
the conversation is genuine. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like 100%. So I don't, you know what I mean? I'm on season 3. I haven't changed anything other than like,
right.
you know what I mean? Other than like the people that's coming on, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's I'm scheduled out till May, and I still got
Okay.
like 40 people to schedule.
Oh wow.
If I do 3 interviews, you know what I mean? it's to the point where like I can't, you know what I mean? It's backed up. I'm backed up, and it's simply because it's genuine, and that's what I wholeheartedly believe. It's genuine. It's me
Right.
reaching out to real people and talking to them honestly. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I feel
Yeah.
like that gets you further. I dealt with
Yeah.
people where they want to juke and jive and they want to get over on you. And
Good
ask
job.
yourself, when people do that to you, what do? You
Yeah, you
don't want
fall
to deal with
back.
that person no more.
Yeah, you fall back. Yeah.
Fall back.
Yeah.
How many people
Hmm.
losing business because they doing too much?
Right. 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 Right.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Treat people the way you want to be treated.
No, facts. Facts, facts, facts. I say that. Yeah,
That's what I was
because
taught.
I'm definitely a believer of that
That's what I was taught.
for
So
certain.
um what do you hope to achieve from being on the show?
Um, for House of Hustlers, I feel like it's very great exposure, and really I like that it's opening up my mind to see different things. Like Jay has definitely opened up to my mind to get to be like, it's so many other things that you can do besides just what you feel like, what you're doing.
And what
And
you
so what
think,
I want to
right, right.
get, yeah, what I want to get out of it and what I am already getting out of it, because even though I know we are having to get ready to, start new, whatever like that, but even on our journey that we have, it has conditioned me to be like a better myself, a better artist, a better, even entrepreneur. Not like, sometimes it's not like large steps, but sometimes it's those little small steps that get you
Mm-hmm.
to the larger steps.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like little, trinkles, and then like little by little, it's like the pieces of the puzzle is coming together, because no puzzle is put together right away.
Facts.
You have to put all of those
Rome wasn't
pieces
built in a
together
day.
to see the bigger picture. And so that's what's happening right now, and I'm so grateful. And so that's really what I see myself with this show, as more exposure and like growing me as a human being and growing me as an artist and entrepreneur, like really opening my eyes to see that I can be like like sometimes you think of this thing as just being a dream, and you get to see like you can wake up and
You
really
really
be
be
at
doing.
it for real.
Man, when I was
What?
young, bro, I used to pray every night, right? God, I want to be a rapper. I want to be a rapper, right? And then one day I woke up and was like, I got 1,000 raps. Like, you know what I mean? We already doing
Mm-hmm.
that. You gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta take a step back and look at what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that's why I
Yeah.
always ask this next question. What do you consider to be your greatest accomplishment?
My greatest accomplishment was going ahead and just officially getting back into it, because I had stepped away from it, the entertainment world and everything, because I have an 8-year-old, so I had stepped away from it for a second. And it's only been just this last 2 years that I really just said, like, you know what I mean? Like, everything is going on. People dying every day, left and right. You never know what could happen. Planes dropping out of the sky. And so I just felt like at
In
this
the
point in
city.
life, yeah, at this point in life, I just felt like I didn't work, because I'm an LPN also. So I done did the nursing world, and I got my cosmetology license also. So I done did that 9 to 5. Like I done did that like all the time, work, work, work. And I just wanted to do finally something that made me happy a little bit. So I still do my work stuff too, but I'm like, I wanted to finally, before it's said and done, I said, I want to actually live in somewhere where I can wake up and be like, I'm living something that I really want to do. So that's where I'm in the space with it right now. That's what I feel like is my biggest accomplishment with it right now. Because I said, I'm just doing it now. I'm not having no like, oh, what is this person going to say? What is it? I'm just doing it, and it's making me happy. And I'm like, wow, you can actually get up and live your actual dream that you
Yeah,
want. So I'm
actually.
like, even like little by little, not nothing major. I'm not saying, but little by
No,
little
little
to
by
get
little,
to
little by little.
to get to
No,
a bigger
100%. I
picture
always ask that question because we don't realize like this shit is not easy. You
at
feel me? It's not
all.
easy, but when you start hitting those milestones and you doing and you building and you look up one day and you like, yo, I did all this and I got all of this. Like
Yeah.
we forget to pat ourselves on the back.
Yes, give ourselves grace.
Period. You feel me? Pat
Mm-hmm.
yourself on the back for your accomplishments, for the things that you've done and how far you've gotten. You feel me?
Because
Because
some
it's
days you
not
don't feel.
easy.
Some days I don't feel like getting up with it. Some days I do have those days where I'm like, oh, this ain't going to work. This ain't going to work. And I know, you know what I mean? I'm living a dream. People be like, you sure you want to do that? And I'm like, Am I sure I want to do that, or am I sure I want to just go and just live the rest of my life like a zombie somewhere doing something I don't want to do?
And then
So I'm like, if
that,
I can
like, if
show up
people
and
don't
be a
get that part,
zombie,
like I can't just
yeah,
sit here doing something and I feel like I'm wasting my time, especially when you know you got talent.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, you ever been good at a
yes.
job? You ever been good at a job and been too good at the job?
And for nothing, and then y'all still playing in my face and telling me when I when and when I can't get off, and you playing in my face though. Ugh,
Playing in my face
yeah.
now, like, are you for real?
hmm
I can't do this.
And I'm here all the time, and I'm not even getting. It's no extra money that I'm getting with
Cause
it.
I got serve
I like to.
safe. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
Like, I
do. Yeah,
can't do
yep,
it. I can't.
yeah.
If I'm gonna use the serve safe, it's gonna be for me.
Right,
You
right,
feel me?
right. And I
I
feel like
can't
that's.
do it.
And now once you get to see that you can still do what you want to do and make the, it's slow money at first, but to know that you can actually make that coin still and, still get even better results. So I'm like, not me making more and still actually being happy.
That
Sometimes it's not
that
always
part.
going to be fast money, fast, but when it adds up and you get to the right people and the right connections, it really be about
And you
who you
and
know and really
you're
being
doing
nice and being
what makes
respectful
you
about
happy.
things.
You're doing what you want to do.
Yes.
It's that part.
Okay.
It's
It's
that
so
part.
amazing. It's so
That
amazing.
that
And of course,
that's
staying.
what feels most. You know what I mean? That what makes it all worthwhile. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You doing
yeah.
what you want
Facts.
to do and being able to
Facts.
survive.
And being able to survive, that part right there, being able to survive, okay? Because that was my biggest fear with it. I'm like, man, I need to be able to survive. You know what I mean? I still got to
Facts.
look good. This hair ain't free, nothing free. So it's like, what? I got to survive in this thing. Yeah. That's like
J.R.
the biggest
Genius said,
thing.
"How long did it take for you to trust in your talent 100%?"
Mm.
Ooh, man, I told you, for real, this last 2 years, I really have been pouring into myself. And really, I say this last year has been really pouring into myself. And really, you got to give yourself small goals. These last couple months, I have poured into myself more because I had to say, I got to a point where I was like, I need to make more money, but I can't keep on giving all these hours to somewhere
I
else. I
gotta
can't.
give the hours over here. I
Yeah,
gotta
and
give
I'm
the hours
like,
over
I
here
got to
and
figure out,
make sense over
yeah, make
here.
it make sense. So in the last, really in this last year, that's when I said, like I said, my love potions. I start going to pop-up shops and vending things and just selling my
Thanks.
love potion. And
Thanks.
once I'm moving that, I'm my own product. So at this point now, I'm able to move as many as I want. Now I'm getting more sales, and I do waist beads also. So I'm just making it make sense. Like,
Thanks.
so what you
And
can do if you go into
one
a
thing
job,
start
if you're
popping,
doing
you
an
start promoting
hour,
the other stuff. Put the other stuff around
yeah.
what's popping.
And little by little, like I said, little by little, I still have to do, sometimes what I got to do, and don't get me wrong, I'm not opposed to doing if I needed to do some DoorDash if I needed to or something.
Thanks.
Don't ever
Thanks.
sleep on
Look, that's a
it.
hustle.
Okay.
That's a hustle.
All right. So, you know what I mean? If you need to go out and make you a quick $150 real quick, go do what you got to
You know what I'm saying?
do. So,
Listen,
I
and
just
I was
did
like,
that, making platters and selling socks today. Stop playing with it.
thanks.
yeah, so that's what I did with my drinks. And I just was like, all right, if I sell 10 of my drinks a day, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, and say if I sell that fast, I'm like, the faster I can sell them drinks and just connecting to people and like the food, I could just, I message people and was just like, hey, I'm talking to them the week before, like, y'all need lunch for this week. This going to be my menu next week.
Facts.
I can drop it off at y'all jobs.
Let me know what you
Tell your
need.
people.
Give me the.
Yeah, tell your people at your
You know
job.
what I'm
I
saying?
can. My dad works at the airport, and so what I did, how I started getting business with that is I would send cupcakes up there to his job for free that he takes into his lunchroom, and he would put the cards out there at the lunchroom, and they would eat the stuff, and they'd be like,
It's,
"Oh, can
it's
she place an
good.
order and drop it off when she drop off your stuff?" Yes, I can.
Sure
Send
can.
me my funds. Cash at
Thanks.
me. Yeah. And then it just went like that, and little by little, be word of mouth. It'd be really that networking. Like tonight, I just met somebody who was like, "Oh, I'm having this vending event, coming up on the 1st or something like that," and was like, "Oh, can you be a part of it?" I sure can.
I
Yeah.
sure can. You said what day?
I,
Sure
okay.
can. What time
Yeah.
got you? Send me the information.
Sat me in.
Okay.
Yeah, that part. So so that's what it was really. So that's why I said it was in this last couple months, this last year. I really just said, F it. If I can move that, and I talk so much anyway at these jobs, if I can talk that much, I said I can move a couple drinks.
So,
Yeah, shit.
so
So, and that's what I did. And I'm just moving
let's
some
start
drinks
from the
and some
beginning.
whiskey.
How did you get into music?
I used to do choir in school, and so choir. I used to do theater. I was really into that. I used to love watching Annie and stuff like that. I was a musical type of girl. That's what really made me watching Annie. People always be like, "Oh, Mary J. Blige and third." Yeah, I was into that too. But I was young, so I was like watching Annie a lot, and I used to be singing that "Sun Will Come Out" like it was nothing. And I was singing when I was watching Barney back in the day. They used to be like, send your tape, and I used to have my mom record me and send the tape into Barney. I had got like one little episode I got to do for them when I was younger. So it was just like right then and there, I knew that this was something that I wanted to do. And I was like, all right, how can I connect the dots? And again, I sat it down for a long time though, because I was like, people say that you trying to live a dream. Like that's dreamland. Like get a
Oh, you
regular
can't do
job
that.
and,
Everybody
you
want to do
know,
that. You gotta be realistic.
yeah. Yeah, and so that's where it was at. Like that's where it started at when I was young, and I just carried it, and into just making it work. And as a gift, if you got a gift,
Use
why
it.
not use it?
Gotta
It's
use it.
free, and you can actually use it. And if you're actually good at it, that's like just come out your body, and I could just sing, and I'm like, all right, bet I can sing. Let me make some songs, and now I get a couple dollars for my streams for my song. It's not like again. I'm not a millionaire, but I'm getting paid for my songs right now. I'm
Facts.
not.
And that's what, look, man, when I
Yeah,
first started getting paid for my songs, I said, yo, this is it.
yeah.
This is, this is what we've been trying to do the whole time.
Now you just be thinking, what more hotter
How
shit can
much
I put
more can I
out?
get? How much
Yeah,
faster can
how
I
much
make a
hotter shit
song?
can I
Like,
get out to get some more views on my songs and get some more spins? I just met somebody tonight that was like, I can get you 200K on some spins on some podcast for my song. And I said, bet. I'm about to drop a new song too. I need those spins.
dang.
And this person is getting paid monthly too. I said, yeah, drop me them little coins add up
What's the
monthly.
name of the song? You got the song on all platforms?
Well, Ting for You is out on all platforms right
That's,
now.
that's what I
Ting for You,
thought.
TING, the number 4, the letter U, Ting for You, Ms. Love. That's out on all platforms right now. And then I'm getting ready to drop this next one. But that's my one but it's banging the shit that I can go on Instagram, my Pandora, Apple, and you could type me in.
And type it
So
in.
it'd be like, whatever you feel, baby, you can type me in. Type me in, mom. Let's type me
So do me a
in.
favor and introduce your song.
Oh, okay. So, hey, y'all, it's your girl, Ms. Love, MysfitEaZy, and you are getting ready to tap into Ting for You, because I got a Ting for You. It's an island twist with some good American with it, and so get into it, y'all.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey. Okay. I've been wanting you to once day. Caught up in the now you can listen. What you want to say? It's too You're everything that me like. Spinning quality. Me near you. Touch me. I got it. Hey. Hey. It feels so. Hey. We gotta sing for you. Hey, we love it when you're right beside me. Quality time feels so right. I know that you know. Hey, the way you make me You gotta take you. Mm, mm. Hey, listen, whenever I need you, hey. Uh-huh. Hey. Uh-huh. Hey.
Hey,
That was Sing for You out on all
that was fire.
platforms.
That was fire.
Seven,
Straight up.
seven, seven, seven. Had to put a hood on
So
for y'all. Had to put a hood on for y'all.
JR Jean said, hypothetically, I want you to be in one of my music videos. How would I go about locking you in?
Message me on IG. Only one is love. Only one is love. Yes. Only one is love. Spell it out. ONLYONEMIZZLOVE. I would love to be in your music video. I'm always
So I
up
I
for.
I heard it had that Caribbean vibe. I loved it. Are
You see
you?
what I did there?
You know what I'm saying? Are you? You know what I
I have
mean?
some I have some family. I have some family. You know, I don't be like, oh, I'm an island girl. No, I got some family, and my producer. I have a my producer is African, so it gave that Afro beat. So he made the beat and stuff like that. So I would never be like, oh, I'm the island. I came right from the Iriana. No, 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 not necessarily.
Respect. Said no. I'm from
But you
Philly.
know, I got
So
that
I got
island.
some
I got an
family
island.
though.
Okay, I got family because my
Respect.
aunt right now, my aunt lives in Ghana as we speak right now. My aunt lives in Ghana. Jazara Jewel, she has her own Jazara Alchemy. She has her own designer brand, and she lives in Ghana as we speak. So, you know, that's where I get all of that
You
island
got the
twist from.
inspiration from.
Is it is it a spirit? You know, I feel like things be in a spurt, okay?
I feel it.
So
Respect.
yes.
Respect. I
So I
thought it
had
was a
that
hot track.
spirit.
Honestly, I thought it was hot. It was
Thank you.
smooth. You know what I mean? Like I could get jiggy with that. You know what I'm saying? You get.
Okay. Yes, thank you. You know that I
You know
gotta
what I'm saying?
sing. I gotta sing a sing for you.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, definitely I
Yeah.
would love
No.
for people to
It was
tap in with that.
definitely. It was
And if somebody
definitely
wanna
beautiful.
collab, I'm always up for collabing with anybody. Like
Listen,
'cause
same
you never
100,
know.
100,
Yeah, you never
straight
know
up.
what, you know, and I
And
always like to
I love collabing with people in other cities. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I'm from Philly, but I'm in Dayton right now, so that just means that
Right,
the
because then
network will be
you
bigger.
get to open up to people who are somewhere else getting to see your
Ex-
stuff that you never would. Because
exactly,
I'm not in Ohio just on a regular, so now that
exactly.
tapped me into people who I wouldn't even be seeing on a
That,
regular. That is the best thing in the
that's the best.
world.
That's what I be trying to get people to
Yeah,
understand, man. You gotta tap in.
got
You gotta tap in.
to. You never know who know who to tap you into somewhere else that
Hmm.
can take you on the bridge to go somewhere else. To now tag your man, and now my friend gonna tag you into that person. That person gonna tag what? I'm
Yo, this
always
track
excited
was
to talk
high.
to
You
new
heard
people.
the chick on the hook or on verse two? That shit was fire, bro. Who is she?
That part
Now
right
you in
there.
Ohio.
Yeah. Okay. I love that. Yeah. So that's the vibe.
100
That's
for
the vibe
sure.
for it. That's the vibe for it. But
For
I ain't
sure.
gonna hold up y'all too much. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of y'all hair.
Hold on,
You
let me make sure I
know.
got everything
Always
before
good
I
to see
let
you,
you go.
bro.
I so appreciate you, Jay. And we gonna talk, Jay. I'm gonna talk to you about this new up and coming Jay. Man, she really you gotta. I really thank her so much for even getting me involved in this because even how I met Jay before, like I met her at another showcase, and she tapped me in to do another showcase. After that one, that was even bigger than that showcase. That was really amazing. In the summertime, we had this amazing block party.
Yep.
Rocky, she had Rocky perform, you know, so I got to touch the stage with Rocky. Like she really had it set up, and you know, and she did that from the bottom of her heart, like on some genuine stuff. It wasn't like no, oh, well, what can you do for me to do for it? Like, she just was like, hey, I like it, you know, hey, can you do this? She had put me on a flyer, like, and then even after that, then she told me about the whole House of Hustlers thing, to come in and tune in for that, tap in for that, and it was at a beautiful venue. Then after that, we got on the House of Hustlers. We was at a beautiful house off of the water and
Wait
AC.
till you
Like,
see the new house.
Jay
It's not even
really
a
be doing
house.
this stuff.
It's a
What?
mansion.
I'm
Girl, it's
so grateful for her. Like,
big.
it's big. I'm excited. Like,
Wait till you
because our
see it.
other one was,
Y'all gonna be fighting
listen,
over who's this
our
time.
other house was literally off of the AC water. Like, I was waking up, and first of all, I spent my birthday. She really showed out because it was my birthday weekend when we was like taping. And so she had a whole birthday dinner set up for me, Mexican, because I said that's my favorite food. She cooked Mexican food. We was right off the water. The next day I got to go right to the water from the house, walk right to the water, take video, pictures. Like, it was oh my gosh, she's so amazing. Like, and she just see it in you, what she see in you, and she actually like pulls it out and be like, yo, I can help you do this without wanting anything and being like no kind of way. Because you meet so many people who be like, well, you going to do this and do that, backdoor and shit. She been really genuine. I so appreciate her, and I so appreciate being on this House of Hustlers. And when we get taping again, oh my God, it's going to be, because y'all got, oh my God, the stuff that we did
I'm
before.
excited. I'm waiting for
I'm
it.
excited.
Yeah, me too.
It's going to be so amazing. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. It's
Me too.
ridiculous. Like, I'm so grateful and cannot wait. So thank you again, Jay, for even making me a part of this whole.
You're welcome.
This is a movement. This is a
Yes,
movement that we're on.
Can I get two questions out of you before you go?
All right, what you about to ask me?
All right. What my one question that I wanted to ask, I don't think I asked you, was what was your experience like going through the auditions and being in the house? Like, what was it like for you?
Okay, so I'll start first. The auditions was crazy because it was other people that I knew at that it made it so real because it was other people I knew at the auditions that did not make it to the house.
Word.
So that's what made it real. Several people that I knew was in that same room and did not make it to to the house. And so that made it real. So that the auditions was amazing because it was a panel. We really, had to go up and perform, and they judged it. They talked about what they liked, what they didn't like. They gave criticism about whatever they felt about it, and really told us about how we performed. And from there they went back for judgment, pulled the names, and called people one by one, and some people were still sitting in them chairs. Okay,
I'm cracking the fuck
and
up.
so it's like, thank you, because we really it made it real. And so then intern in the house, because how you get casted and you like, all right, I'm about to be on the show, but you're like, is this for real? And then when we got the details on, she said we're gonna be only communicating through like Telegram. I'm like, what? Telegram? I had never really used it, but I know about it, obviously.
Right.
And then it made it real. And she was like, when we got to get to the house, we was able to really pick our rooms, and it made it real. We was really in the house. Like, shit got real. Like, and so it was such a blessing. And it was like something that, again, you getting to live that dream that you like, am I really on a reality show? Girl, really, she made it possible, like, for us. Like,
Thanks.
we got in that house. It was a beautiful home. Like, and we made, I got to meet different people that I would never have met before, all these other amazing artists, and now we are all cool, well, how it is, life. But we able to come together and one sound mind, at least come here and do what it is that we love all together. And that's a blessing in one house. So of course we're gonna bump heads sometimes, but it's all out of love and it's all fun, and we digress and we still get the job done. That's what makes us a hustler, is because regardless of what you're feeling, you can still get the job done. Right. That's what definitely makes us a house of hustlers. Okay, so yeah, that's what the experience though.
She just gave me a real recap from audition to like you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, like it was just like that, and it was really a storybook.
The only thing she left out was the party in New Jersey. You got everything else.
Oh yes. Oh, because oh my God, that was another thing. We definitely got driven out to Jay's birthday, and I don't know what part of Jersey was that. It was
Girl, we
far.
was always in
We
we
was
was in Ridgeford. We
rich.
was always 9 minutes
Oh
away
my
from New York.
God.
From New York,
Yes,
yeah.
We
9 minutes
was
from New York.
far,
Yeah.
baby. But we had she had us in a nice van. We got picked up from like a location, all of us. So it was nice to see everybody get, pulling up. And we all pulled up, got in the van. We talked in the van. They recorded in the van. We played games, different little stuff in the van. It was a ride, man. It was a Radiana. It was a Radiana. But it was an experience. It was a great experience. And
Okay,
so
yeah.
we made it up there. We got to the club, and it was her beautiful birthday party. She was giving the Aaliyah vibe. She had this little Aaliyah jumpsuit, little thing on, little the vibe. It was giving Aaliyah. Had this
Okay,
long flowing hair, like, yeah, Jay shows out. Jay shows right out.
straight
A
up. Yeah, you
beautiful
should.
cake. Oh my God, it was really, really nice. It was really, really nice. So it was like all that. Just imagine that, all that in a whirlwind. That's a whirlwind. We really is living a dream.
I'm cracking up.
Like that's fun, and you know what I mean. It's not like, again, some people like, oh well, wasn't. It's nothing that we was doing in our regular life. I wasn't just waking up in some house right off the water. I don't live off the water.
Facts.
So it was fun. It was an experience. To do something that I've never done. I've never done that. I've been away and cruising and different stuff, but we was in a house with 8 other people that I never even knew.
And y'all was doing doing what you dream to do. That part on camera.
Challenges. One of the challenges, we had to go get followers off of the boardwalk and different things in different places, and make signs and different stuff. Then we had to have a pitch on stuff. Like it was really, it opened up your mind, because when it was happening, you like, how I'm gonna do this, and the third. But after the fact, it made you be like, oh shoot, yeah, this a whole nother vibe. Like I'm really living something that, like, people talk about, and you watch this stuff going on TV, and they'll be like, y'all niggas can watch me on TV actually. Right. So what's up? Yeah.
Fuck
so
that shit.
I really
show.
Can't. Okay.
Real rap,
so
though.
I really can't wait for us to really get at this thing, and really, so y'all can really get to see what we really out here doing. Like, So it was good though. We needed that run through anyway. So now that we know what's going on, and it could be better fit for us. Everything happens for a reason. I'm a true believer on that. So everything happens for a reason, and I think it's going to be better than ever. And now everybody really get to see what we about. So it's like, yeah, tap in, okay? Tap in. Yeah.
All right, and my last question I'm gonna ask, and now I'm gonna let you go because I know you probably got something to do. What has been your biggest obstacle throughout your journey?
Biggest obstacle throughout this journey is staying positive and knowing that God got me. Because sometimes, the bank account don't be looking how you want it to look, and you may not be getting as much funds as you feel like, but you got to realize the funds is always enough to take care of what it is that you need to take care of. Okay. And as long as you got a roof over your head, sometimes I may complain over things and different things like that, but I'm like, I still get to show up fabulous, wearing a fur, blue hair, lashes. Okay. You feel me? So even though some days are not always as perfect as they are, it's just like it still gives you just this, like, things could be even crazier. So it's like still just giving myself grace. So yeah, that's what I would say in a nutshell. Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say to the audience before we let you go, and let them know where they can find your music and everything?
Yes, well, Ting For You is out on all platforms. Ting For You, TING, the number 4, the letter U, Ting For You, Ms. Love, MIZZLOVE, never no S's. And y'all can follow me on Instagram. I'm getting ready to drop some new music. If y'all ever need somebody to do some food vending at your events, I do girl birthday parties and birthday parties for anybody, actually. Like I said, I bring the drinks and bring the whole vibe. I set up everything for you. Whatever you need. I do cakes, I do cupcakes, I do cookies, I do edibles, different little things, infused cakes and different stuff like that. So I'm just all around. If you need me to do some music with you, I'm always down to collab. So we could do some music. Even if you want to do some content where we just do some reels, because reels be blowing up.
Mhm.
So, and I'm into, like, if you tap in on my page, if y'all follow me on my page, I just did for my song "Sick and Tired" that's getting ready to drop. I just did a 2-minute little skit. So I'm getting into that, my little acting
Yeah.
bag, and so yeah, it's out here. So I'm like, I really would love for people to just tap in, and I'm really willing to collab with anybody and different people to be like minded like me. Like, I'm really out here and ready to just have fun and enjoy life.
Straight like
So tap
that.
in, y'all. I would so appreciate y'all. And thank you for having me on your
For
show.
sure. Thank
And I can't
you
wait
for
for this
coming
whole
on.
Ohio collab. I'm really
Yeah,
excited about
man.
that.
Listen, man. I'm
Super
excited
excited.
about it all as well. For
Yes. And
sure.
again, Jay, thank you so much for even having us a part of House of Hustlers that we're here today for this. And so excited for our next shooting and stuff like that. And oh my goodness, it's just amazing. I thank y'all so much for
Yeah.
having me.
100%. Appreciate you for coming on. For sure.
Thank y'all. All right, y'all have a good night.
You too.
Later.
Yeah, man. That's dope. That's dope, man. I'm excited. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for everything to be finished up and for it to be released so we can really see it and see how it came together. You muted.
Yes, absolutely. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. That's all I can say. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, man. That sounds super dope.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm gonna ask you a controversial question. Who was your favorite? Who was your favorite artist to work with during the season?
Oh wow. I'm gonna start with this. It's never very controversial for me because I'm just a realist and I'm honest, and it doesn't mean that because I do have a fave that I feel like any type of. I feel like the same about everybody. As long as you real and transparent with me, I'm real and transparent with you. But I really probably had like a top three, and it would probably be Lady Sparks, Almost Famous. Um, that's really hard because then I'm not then Joey DeVille and then Combat Pretty. Like you know what? It's like my kids, even though they're not my kids. It's really hard because I feel like they all have something special. Does that make sense? Like
Yes.
what I love about Sparks is that people love her, but I love her for the same reason other people. We love her because she's just her. Like you're gonna get what you're gonna
Mhm.
get. That's it. Like, and
She
she's
gonna
a work
say
in
it.
progress. And I think that she's so real about that. And she really remind me of a younger version of me. And I know what it's like to have to simmer down and like I can't be that, I can't do that. I'm trying to go here. And I'm being honest, like I see so much of myself in her. I love just how tapped in Almost Famous was. He really came to slay and not to play. Like in at all moments he was ready, like trained to go. And I love that about him. I love that he was just really being himself. And I think I heard one of them say this, like, well, people really thought they knew who we was before we moved in, but really they didn't know who we was before we moved in. And you really
Mhm.
learn. And then I love like, and I'm gonna just go through everybody because there's something about
Because
everybody.
I kind of want
Like
you to.
for Joey, it's just like you're gonna get Joey, and Joey is much like me because he doesn't mind connecting you to other great people and not feeling like me. I never want to be the middleman. Boom, boom. Like she said, the lady called her. I don't need to be in the middle of
Right.
that. She said she paying you as an acting job. Boom, call up, and that's it. Is what it is. Like, and I. Joey's just very pure. He's very, very pure, and he say what he mean, and he mean what he say, and I love that about him. I love that he was able to transition to gospel music, and he didn't give a hell what nobody was saying. Like it is what it is. I love that about him because I always am with stating the truth. Like if God is will put you here and got you to this level and make you feel good, speak about it. You know what I mean? Um, Ms. Love, she's just like a sweetheart. And I think you really have to like get to know her in order to understand it because she is so flashy. She's a flashy girl. Like she's showing up, like she said, mink fur. So you looking, you like kind of like a it girl. You like, should I be talking to her? But she's really cool and down to
I
earth
get that. I get
once
that.
you get in a conversation, but you kind of like gotta get there because if you look at her, you may not go over to approach her. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, but she's so sweet, and I know I really like learned that she wanted it. Like everybody shows how much they want it in a different way, and she's not like a very hype. person. So some people be hype about it and be like, and you know they want it because of how hype they are, but she's just like kind of conservative a little bit.
Right.
But she still has the ambition and the drive. And I love that, like with Combat Pretty, she just is truly herself. She's a veteran. She's an army vet. Um, and she puts that on everything that she does. Like you're gonna see it, you're gonna hear it. You're not gonna be like, oh, you was armed. Like you're gonna know
You
that
gonna
she
know
was
for
in the
sure.
army.
Yeah,
Her
no, for
business,
sure.
her brand, who she is. But just her spirit. She's a real sweet girl too. And then not artistry. She she's a real good spirit too. And what I loved about Nah was that I had it, but she just didn't know it. Like she had to like tap into it. And when I heard her, I was like, and she's so small, she's such a tiny thing. I just was like, this girl pack a punch. Like she got power. Like it was powerful seeing her perform. And she does this one song that I absolutely, Miss Love does it too. They both got a song that I absolutely love. Now, Thing for You is nice. I do think it's nice, but Miss Love got another song that's super powerful. And when I hear it, I feel like it speaks to the time that we're in now. The controversy, the conflict, the everything that we're dealing with now. And at this moment in time, 2025, with politics and earth and social, everything that song is so deep. It's so deep. They both got a song that I absolutely love. Straight Bars. Um, she didn't really change up too much because I knew Straight Bars from she's actually performed at the House of Hustlers concerts before in Philly. So she was just who she was, if that makes sense. Like she was who she was. She showed up as her. And she get right. She's funny. She's fucking hilarious.
I'm cracking up.
She rap, but then it's like she could do comedy too. She's funny. So I think it was just something special about all of them. And then the ones that I got to spend more time with, whether it was on a train ride or whatever the case may be, I really just kind of grew to. But they all have something very special. They definitely are hustlers. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they have moving forward and how they, can develop and grow moving forward. Like I'm ready for the next phase.
Facts. I am
Yeah.
too. So how many of them was it exactly?
Uh, we s- eight, eight
8.
altogether. Okay. Yep, it was
Yeah,
eight
that's dope.
altogether. Did you watch it?
That's
Yeah.
dope, man. That's super dope.
Yeah,
Man,
it was dope. It was fun.
we got to get somebody else on. It looks like Straight Bars is online right now. Let's see if we can get Straight Bars on.
Okay. I'm gonna send it to her, and then let me
Yeah,
also send it to.
Combat Pretty.
Okay, let me send it to
She,
Combat Party.
she's not on. They're saying Straight Bars is active though. But yeah, man, that'd be dope. We can get one. Hopefully we can get both of them on in the last
Yeah.
hour. And
That would
who
be dope.
or nah artistry.
Oh
I
yeah.
would love to talk to Nah because I really just got tapped in with her. I was trying to find everybody. You know what I mean? I had to search around, but I definitely wanted to talk to her, and I'm glad I got to talk to Miss Love because it took me a while to find her as well.
I know I just shared it out with them, but I can't see anything other than me and you. So I don't know who joined and didn't, and so on and so forth.
It's they come in and out. I got it up on 2 screens. That's the only reason why I can see who online. That's it. Yeah, that's super dope. And now Straight Bars. I I wanted to know more about Straight Bars because I really just got tapped in, and when I tapped in, it looked like I'm like, yo, she been everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So you said she did a show with you with the House of Hustlers
She
back
did a
in
couple shows with me.
word.
Yeah. She did a couple shows with me. We started 2018. She definitely did a couple of shows with me. for sure. Yep. She actually, matter of fact, she traveled with us to Atlanta. See, because we were touring.
Okay.
She actually is one of the artists that traveled with us before. So she
Word.
has traveled with us to Atlanta, and I'm not sure if any other states. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm getting older, but she definitely was in Atlanta. I really remember her being in Atlanta, Georgia, with us. Um, yeah, because we've been traveling. Like I said, we've been to every year. We were going to 6 different states, so we've been to the Dirty South, all the way to the West Coast, back over here to the East Coast, Midwest. So we've been everywhere. So she was one of the artists who actually started performing at the shows in Philly. And then she has definitely traveled with us as well. So I know a lot of the artists didn't know me previously, but she
That
was one of
did
the
it.
ones that did it. And she knew what House of Hustlers was about because she had traveled with us before. So she knew that it was like a long time coming. You know what I mean? Because that was back in
Right.
2020, probably the last time, that she toured with us. But since then, we have been still touring. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's super dope, bro. And I love it. I love it when people stay tapped in, because I mean that's how you grow. You know what I mean? And I love it when I see people that I know growing. You know what I mean? Like we
Yeah.
like.
Hmm.
I like to feel like we're making it, especially if
Yeah.
I feel like I'm growing too. You know what I mean? I like, yo, we doing it. You know what I mean?
And this is the thing that people have to understand. The people who you see at the Grammys or the awards, well, yeah, they've been in it 40 years, but they all started where we are at. So just see us
Exactly.
in 20 more years. That's us on those platforms. It's just
That.
everybody got their time. You got to look at the people that you watching. Yes, it's some young people getting on there like Doce, but a lot of them, they 60 plus. Shirley, Ralph, all them that's winning Globe and all. So we just gotta get
That.
there. But literally it's crazy because I've seen people
People
like
don't want to
we
do the
had,
work.
yeah, and pay their dues. Everybody think they supposed to do it
Hmm.
tomorrow. But that's not how it happens. You understand what I'm saying? I'm already 25 years in the game. I've already done A&R for a lot of big record companies. So that led me to connections. You know what I mean? And then just managing has led me to connections. Like, everything has led me to where I am right now. Being able to even not even just develop the concept of an idea of me being able to have a show, a black woman, being able to have her own show funded by me. I didn't go get no loan from the bank. I didn't go do nothing. I did something that most people think is silly, but not to me. I took my house deposit from my house that I was buying, and I put it on my show. But that's what you do. You feed and fuel your dreams.
You
You understand what I'm saying?
you got to
Everybody don't got
invest in
nobody to go to.
yourself.
Yeah, you got
Period. You
exactly.
got to invest in yourself.
So,
If you
but
believe
I
something
did
is
that.
going to make it, it don't matter what it took to you know what I mean? What you did to, you know what I'm saying? Papa John's, he said he had a, I forget what kind of car it was. I feel like it was a Corvette or something. You know what I mean? He had a Corvette. It was his
Mhm.
prized possession when he was a kid. He
Mm.
sold it so he can open up his first pizza store.
Look at that.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to do what you got to do, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? To get what you want, like, to get where you want to
Absolutely.
be.
Yep. And that's it. And that's all. You know what I mean? So you gotta invest. But like I said, it's just due time before we're in that position of where people are saying, "Oh wow, I want to be there," and then they gotta just pay their dues and
Hmm.
invest. And it just everybody got their time. So we just gotta
And you know what I mean? You
take our time.
never know when your time might be. Your time, you might just break through out of nowhere. Like,
Yep.
you feel me? You didn't even know. And then it be that too. Like what I always tell my homies, like, just cause it's the song is old to you don't mean it's old to everybody. It's new to everybody
Listen,
else.
and listen, it's a song that Famous had. I'm like, yo, bro, redrop it. Nobody can drop that joint again. That joint is crazy
Hmm.
hot. And it's like sometimes it's just the timing.
Hmm.
And I think we just gotta understand that because that song he had it was just the timing. He's like, no, Miss Shay is old. No, drop that joint again. They
Hmm.
need to hear that. Like, you know what I mean?
Somebody gonna like this. They
Yeah.
just ain't heard it. That's all.
There you go. And that's what it is. People will support you, but they just gotta know you exist. I say this all the time. They
Hmm.
just gotta know. Some people just don't know.
Hmm. Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
absolutely.
Hmm.
I know I tap people in. I will say that I know for sure a lot of this crowd on Mondays is the early crowd. You saw Sparks at a good time because every time we
Yeah.
go live, she be with the lights out because she be like on her way to bed, and it's crazy. So I know for sure some of them either out, but the ones that ain't out, they out. Like probably like on their way to bed.
That's how it be.
I swear everybody
I'm glad I
range from
got
20s to
sparks. I'm glad, like I said,
everybody
I'm
range
glad
from
I
20 to
got
40, but they be in the bed. I'm like, I don't blame them. It's something
straight.
to do tomorrow.
Listen, man, the early bird get the worm.
Yes, yes, yes.
Facts, facts, straight up.
Absolutely. So
But no, man, I'm glad I got who I got, and I'm glad I
yes,
still have you because it's
absolutely.
still things that we can talk about. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? You can give us some insight on what we can expect, or when we, you know what I mean. So when are you guys
So
planning to continue shooting?
okay. I'm gonna draw back a little and say what you can expect is real unscripted TV.
Facts.
And we coming to have fun. So you and I'm gonna say this because predominantly we're black, is a black cast, right, in a black production company. Um, you're gonna be able to still see a caliber of character and class amid the show. So that stop, Chrissy. And as far as the timeline, we're going to be back in production within the next 30 days. So you guys can expect to see something right at the rollout of the second quarter, which is around April.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. That's
yeah.
not bad.
No,
That's not
no.
bad.
Listen, what
That's
I had to realize is because I'm such a go getter, I'm always like, let's go, let's go. But everything's not for everyone. I'm the type person where I do love to give everybody an opportunity, and I'm not the firecracker I once used to be. So I think a lot of people take that for weakness, but don't understand that I've just transitioned. I'm more of a businesswoman now, and I don't have time. So I give everybody one chance. I'm gonna try almost any food once, but if it's too spicy or if it ain't good enough, then we done, and that's just kind of what it is. So we just had to make sure we found a team that fits our script that gives us what we want. I pay good money for everything that I do and I'm doing, and I want the best. So just taking a book out of Magic Johnson. If you are the best, you gotta buy the best. You gotta have the best. So we just go on and we just gonna do it all over, and we're gonna make sure we get the best. So the best results, the best footage, the best everything for us. We all deserve that. Me and the cast. So that's all. We just gonna do it one more time, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be lit.
facts. No, man. Listen. I'm excited. I'm like I said. I've been telling people about. Listen, we gonna get them. Feel me? We gonna get them on the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, man, I think it's a good thing for us as a people. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? I feel like it's a good thing for our city. I feel like our city. Let me take a step back with that. Feel me? Because I the Eagles won, right? And you look back and you watch the city and how they came together that night, and it was beautiful. You feel me? And I think about like I did an interview on What's the Shits podcast, and I was explaining to him like Philly is like two sides of Philly. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You got Philly when like you with family and friends and it's all love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that side of Philly is wonderful. Like, you know what I mean? It's beautiful. Like, you feel me? But then you got the grimy part of Philly as well. And I feel like this show could show, you know what I mean? It gives us a chance to be like, yo, Philly, you can hustle and not have to, you know what I
Act
mean?
like crabs in a barrel
Or be in the streets.
or be in the streets.
You
Yep.
feel me? You can hustle and do it together. Feel me? You can hustle and do it legally. Feel me?
Yep.
You can hustle and have fun.
It, that part.
Feel me?
Yeah.
You can hustle and live your dream.
Yep. You can make money off of your dream. Absolutely.
Period.
That's the big part that I need people to understand. That's one of the parts where I really wanted people to get. Like, people don't realize you can make money with your music. Stop trying to go that way. Stop trying to listen to what everybody is saying on Instagram or TikTok in 30 seconds to 90 seconds and thinking that's the way. Well, now I need streams and now I need this. No, go hustle your music.
Facts.
Get your numbers up. Get your numbers up. What numbers matter to you most? Is it the followers? Are they going to convert into listeners? Whatever you got, go get your number. Go work on that part, and it's
Right.
possible. You understand? Like that's the
Appreciate
part
the
that I tell
bird
people.
games.
Anything is possible.
Facts. So
Yeah, definitely.
I just pulled up because I don't know if we're gonna get too many more of the cast because I know it's getting kind of late.
Yeah.
Feel me? So I pulled up this Combat Pretty song, Rihanna Beyonce. Have you heard this song?
No, not that I know of. Not that one. Um.
Rihanna Beyonce. And I'm just curious, like it caught my attention.
Yeah.
So I definitely wanted to give it a play. So we're gonna give this song a play. Rihanna Beyonce by Combat Pretty. Let's go. One hundred.
Yeah, I don't think I heard that one before. Okay.
I like it. She talk about being successful and still being able to have the people that she grew up with around her, the people that she loves. You know what I mean? Her
Right.
friends, her day ones, her mom. I respect it. You feel me? That's an empowering track. That's what I kind of expected from her, to be honest with you.
Yeah. 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 She has good stuff. She has good stuff. I like her music. Um,
The name of that album that it's on is called Dreamland. Look like it's an older album. So she probably wasn't promoting it. She probably promoting her new album. Look like
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And her new stuff is
yeah,
hot too.
yeah, for sure, 100. So I gotta ask, where did you start? Where was your humble beginnings?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I said, where did you start? Where did Jay start? Where is your humble beginnings?
Uh, you know, I really, oh God, I started so young. Um, for for this career, because I feel like I've had multiple lives, and in one, I've been able to and fortunate enough to live everything I wanted to do. I've been able to do, like, literally. So this I started when I was like 14. When I realized, okay, I got a little voice. People would tell me, like, like, oh yeah, I hear it. And I got a manager when I was 16. I went to the table at 16. That's like to sign a deal. I ended up not signing because
Say that again. You ended up not signing because of what?
sorry, my phone had just rung. Yeah, I ended up not signing. Um,
Why
it
you
was great.
why did
You know what? I've really been blessed by God my entire life, like I promise you. And so I felt like I've always listened to my intuition, and just when me and my mom was at the table, it just didn't feel good. It just wasn't right. And so I just didn't do it. I kept working with my management team probably until I was about 22. And then I started doing vocal lessons for a lot of the singers here in Philly, a few singers in Atlanta. And then at some point I started doing shows. Then not original music shows. I started doing like cover shows. That didn't last very long. And then I started managing. And then I started like being on the other side. Like I realized that yes, I had talent, but I wasn't willing to do certain things, and nothing crazy, of course, but I wasn't willing to be an artist. Like I wasn't really to go through some of those motions. And I really have it's just always been something in me to protect other people. Like I never liked bullies. All the fights I've ever been in when I was younger, I was fighting for somebody else. Like I didn't like other people being bullied. I think I've always been a protector. God has always used me to serve. So long story short, I just have been serving like all my life. Like all my life has just been serving. And I think with the music industry, I just really wanted to find people who was talented, but that I could like serve and like protect them on the way. Cause this industry is crazy.
cutthroat? Cutthroat.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like with me on somebody's team, I knew that they was going to be like in the right hands. And I wanted to be that for so many people. And I do that in the business industry. I do it with my kids. This is who I am. But that's really what I wanted. I wanted to take a few good people, a few talented people, and just get them on the next level. But the first group I managed, we did everything. We went everywhere. We did, I can't even, it was so much, but it was a lot. And I think I just wasn't like ready for everything. So I stopped in 2014 and took a break, and then I resumed in 2018. But my humble beginnings is like just from a kid. Like I've always had protectors. I had my great great aunt Darnell. She was my protector. My godmom, my mom. My goddad. Like I had people who always watch out for me, and I really just feel like I just wanted to be there for somebody else because it's so many people in the world who don't have that, who don't have somebody to like genuinely watch out for them. So for me, I'm like, I want to be that person for other people because there's so many people who did it for me when I was in my situations, foster care and so on. I had, and call them guardian angels, whatever you want to call them, but I had people who watched out for me to make sure like nothing ever happened to me. Like I was always in a good space. And I think some of us really, need that and don't have it. So it's like no matter what I was doing, no matter if I'm even now, no matter when I'm working with the girls at the Juvenile Justice Center or working with the House of Hustlers or working with my business partners, whatever it is, it's like I want the best for us. I want us to grow. I don't have like that innate ability to be jealous or envy. It's never been in me. So, I'm just always paying it forward and most importantly, everything I do to please God. So like for me, I always tell somebody like, if you can't get along with me or if you can't agree with what I'm doing, then I'm not for you because I know that I'm doing my best to please God. Like I tell my kids that too. Like, listen, don't try to please me because I ain't trying to please you. I got somebody else important to please. Like, and so for me, it's just always been that same journey. And I've just developed and grown more and more because like I said, I was a firecracker. I was like I've been there and I know what it's like to want to like tee off all the time but it don't really like, get you to where you're trying to go. And it closes more doors than it opens. So, just learning to be, professional, learning to be, charismatic and cultivating a conversation will take you a long way. Your network will take you so far. So far. So my humble beginnings, like I said, is just from when I was a little girl, sitting on a stoop, 16th for Allegheny, wanting to just get in one of them cars I saw driving by, or wanting to, my neighbor, Miss Connie, she had this beautiful full head of white hair. And I asked her when I was 12, like, Miss Connie, why are your hair like that? Like, why is it white and not gray? And she was like, I never dyed it. And so now I'm here 40 plus and I've never dyed my hair because I want my hair to be like Miss Connie. Like, and, I've always been like a leader. I've always been, I just do what I want to do.
Right.
Like,
I
literally.
feel you. Like, look, I feel that too. Like, I feel like my whole life I always knew what I wanted to do, and I always set my goals to get to where I wanted to be.
Yep. And that's what it's about.
Thanks.
That's where the pure joy happens.
Thanks.
That's where the happiness comes in it.
Thanks.
Why am I going to stress myself working for this, doing this for corporate? And like Ms. Love said, and you could figure out how to make it yourself. They do the same thing, and I come from corporate, so I know. I know that they say, okay, we want to make $1 million in 2025. They draw the million at the top of the board. They say, how many pancakes do we have to serve? How many platters and how many? And if we got employees, how many of them do we need to make that happen, but still be in the margin that's green instead of being in the red? And the same thing for us. I got an entity. I'm saying, okay, I got to do certain trademarks, a certain amount of LLCs, and a certain amount of consultation. I'm doing what they doing. But we just don't know the systems. But once I learned the system from them, from corporate,
All you gotta do is take
and
their system
listen,
and
I took it,
enact it
it's
into
right there on
yours.
that board, and I plaster it right on my walls, and I cross them off, and I get the same thing, and I don't have no overhead because I'm operating from my house, so
Thanks.
no overhead, and yeah, now I learned grants too, so now I make more. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm on what they doing, and that's possible, and even with like the podcast or like all of that can make money. And the more, like you said, the more products you have, the better. Because now people get choices. I really don't like her music, but I like this show. Now I
Right.
really don't do the LLC, but I'm gonna tap into the pocket. Okay, cool. Yeah. Like everything ain't for everybody. That's cool. You know what I mean? Like I said, somebody called me 2 o'clock to do a 3 o'clock vending event for food. I didn't have no food that was for vending. I went right around to the restaurant real quick. Restaurant Depot, got what I needed. I'm in there. A lot of people would have been like, "Oh, it's too short notice." It's not too short notice. That's what you do.
Thanks.
Like
Thanks.
I'm ready. It was money in the bank for like me to be able to go do boom, boom, and I made my money back
Thanks.
and made more connections. I sold 2 serve safes while I was there. 2 people needed serve safes. I went to an event with a $50 vending fee last minute and served and got 250 $250 products. 250 is $5. Made way more than what I came to make,
That's a $450 profit. Just off of those two products.
and don't even include the
The
food
food
and the
that you
drinks that I sold.
sold. Exactly.
Exactly. And I
It's just off of
sold
those two
tots. Yeah.
products.
Yep.
That's
That's
why
crazy.
that's why I said that. Just off of those two products.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
People ain't
Yep. And
paying
that's how it
attention. Like you gotta hustle. You got, you know what I mean? And you got, and you gotta believe in your product.
you said
Believe
it.
in
You
your
gotta
product more
believe.
than
You gotta
anybody in the world.
believe.
Real rap, believe in your product. It don't matter what anybody else, how anybody else feel about your product. All right, your product, you better believe in that product. Feel me?
Yeah.
Because if you don't believe in your product, nobody else do either.
That's right. That's right. And that's the first thing. I've always had that. And I'm fortunate, I had a great aunt that didn't understand entrepreneurship, but when I decided to do it, she just was like, Nettie, you smart, you could do it, just do it. And so even if I was going to have any self-doubt, she was like, nah,
She got rid of it.
yeah, she was like,
And
nah, go do
that's
it.
how it
And
was for me. My mom was like, look,
yeah,
whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. So you know what I mean? That stuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody tell me I can't do nothing. If I said I could do it, I could
I
do it.
can do it. And that's it. And I had a mentor that said the same thing, but he enhanced it for me. He said, I love what you're doing, dear, but you just got to stop doing it with restrictions. And I was like, what does that mean? He was like, do it as if there were no restrictions, meaning stop trying to say, I'm going to do this big event, but then say, I don't have a budget to do it. Get that out of your head. And once I got that out of my head, it was crazy. People was like, you
Every
did what? You about to do
everything just
what?
fall into your lap. Once you get it
Everything
out your head that you can't, that it's enough. You know what I mean? Real
is nothing
life, yo. I'm telling you,
in your way.
I just get out your own way. I like, cause it hit me. It hit, literally when I started like doing this show, and it hit me like, yo. Like I tell my homies all the time, yo. I put people on my time. Feel
That's
me?
right. That's
Like,
right.
and I don't say that to be smart. Like, if you don't
No,
put
this
people
is what
on your time, they going to run around their time. You feel me?
yeah.
You'll never get everybody on the
You
same
just
page.
gotta
If you need
change
something
the
done,
way of the view. We view it so much, and I always say our counterparts feel privileged because they are privileged. So guess what? All you gotta tell yourself is that you privileged too. And I tell myself that
facts.
because no matter what color they come through, they gonna schedule on my time. This is my schedule. This is why
Look,
I'm available. This is what I got available. You understand what I'm
facts.
saying? And
Real
that's what
life.
it is. And it's crazy because I do a business that nobody else does, and not even just in my city, because I get booked for it here, Atlanta, and Miami very well. But nobody do it in a lot of states. Nobody helps people open their restaurants or kitchens before the L&I or health department come in. But because I've done that type of work, I've been in a restaurant, I know what to look for. I got a business that's foolproof that helps you pass your inspections
Facts.
without a second question. And I do the process for you. I treat it like it's my restaurant for 2 months.
Just
And I
come
make
in
sure
there,
everything is done.
set you up.
Yeah, come in. I set you up. I get your glasses, your cups. Yeah, I do your tile floors. I do the ceilings. I do the walls. Everything get put in, the electric, plumbing, all that. Chill. I got you. And when you come in, now all your certificates is on the wall. You open. Set your grand opening up. I'm out of here. And
Yep.
we one and done. But it's crazy because like when you believe in yourself, it's crazy. I had no lie. It's a true story. Had somebody call me maybe like 2020, boom, I did their restaurant. They opened a restaurant amid COVID, crazy, right? But then 2021, they called the same thing. Now, as I develop, my price does go up. He's like, damn, Jay, your price crazy. It's no problem. It is what it is, but when we get the job done. He's like, yeah, no. But then they still looking for other people to do the job, right? So it's crazy because you called two other people, and both of the people still had him call me. So one of the girls was like, yeah, I just told Boo to call you. I said, Boo already know I do this. But he was looking for somebody else to do it. But
But
every person he called,
told him
you still
to
gotta
call
get me.
you.
Like, and so when you make yourself a necessity
A
like that,
necessity.
listen,
Facts. Facts. You gotta make yourself mean something to people.
calling you to call me. Like that's what it is. So it's just you gotta do that. You know what I
Make
mean?
yourself mean something to people.
Bring value, yes.
Facts. Real rap. That's real life. These is jewels right here. These is jewels. For real. Okay. Um, So, all right, so I can ask you this question as well. Throughout this process, what has been your biggest obstacle?
Having to rely on other people. See, I do a lot by myself and with my team, like my small team, me, my assistants, and we get it done. We locked in. But in order for this, I had to trust the cast as much as the cast trusted me. Like they trusted me enough to say, we trust that she gonna be legit or she gonna really have a show, and I did those things. I delivered. But then I had to rely on them. Is the cast gonna show up? I told them to show up at 6 o'clock. Ooh, is they gonna be here? Like relying on other people for me is a fear factor.
Thanks.
Like I get crazy because I know if I'm doing it, I'm there. If I say four
Right.
o'clock, I'm there at 3:30. Like
Mm-hmm.
so, me having to rely on these different 8 individuals was scary.
I
Like I ain't even
know.
gonna hold you. Like it was
Like, man,
scary.
I
Like
invested all my money in this. Like, you
right,
better show up. Like,
like I've never really paid the
that's
film
like,
crew. We can't push it back. I need y'all here at this time. Like oh my god. So it was the that fear.
nerve
Um
wracking.
yeah, it was. But to God be the glory. It really all did work out. And then another challenge really is just juggling. Like juggling. We was doing so much driving. Well, some of their driving was catered or chauffeur, so they didn't have to do as much. But I was doing a lot of driving, and I'm not really a lot like I'm not a driver. I'm a get on a plane type girl. So I was tired. Like literally, me and my family ended up staying in Atlantic City too because I just was so tired. One day, I just said I can't even get back home if I wanted to. Like just being tired. So I think that was an obstacle. Me learning like my weaknesses.
Your own
Like
limitations.
my own limit. Yeah, like driving wasn't for me. Next time even this year alone, I'm like trying to look for a full-time driver. That's an investment I'm making into myself because I just be having so much going on. I sometimes just need that where I could just sit back and not have to worry about it. But yeah, learning my own limitations, and my strengths and my weaknesses and where I still need to develop or where I just need to hire. Like, you know what? Boom, this ain't for me. Driving ain't for me. I'm hiring somebody.
Yo, I feel that, bro.
Hmm.
That's how I feel. Like, yo, I thought it was for me. Nah, that shit ain't for me. That shit is boring.
Yeah, yeah, and it puts me to sleep.
That shit is boring. You want to take a nap. And the crazy
It
thing
puts
is,
me to
I'm
sleep.
cool. I could stay up if somebody else is driving. Feel me? Because I could
Yeah.
do this. You know what I mean? I
Or
could
I'm
get my phone
scrolling.
out and I could,
Yup, yup.
you know what I'm saying? I could listen to music. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
It's
But yeah,
crazy. But
I'm not
driving
built for
like
that.
that, nah, that ain't it. So, nah.
Yeah, no, I definitely wasn't built for it. So that was probably my biggest obstacles. It really wasn't nothing else other than that. It was just that. Yep.
So, all right, I want to play another track from another cast member. We're gonna
Okay.
play this track, "Black Sheep" by Straight Bars. I don't know if you
Okay.
heard this track or not, but the title stood out to me, so we're gonna play
Okay.
this track.
All right, let's
Let's
listen.
go.
Let's listen.
The real answer to your question is that when it feels scary to jump in, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you'll end up staying in the same place your whole life. And I can't do that. Deep, deep in my sleep, I know I am the black sheep. Breaking generational curses, here I am, so follow me. I ain't drunk out your mind, ain't clean with a fake ID. Yahweh, try order, mental wine, I got the recipe. Living in the book full of hate, stupid as I'm cool. Growing up knowledge is power, mama ain't no fool. We the only man who say gotta pay for our environment. Government cutting stamps that they want the word of peace when stuck in the mind in towns, but friends turn it first to line you up, and they praying to get hit. Pray to God, please, and not their ways. I ain't the best cousin, you know, but I'm saving grace. When they change their faces, I change my faces. Run a long time ago, the marathon we racing. Not to be complacent, scratch it, even cheap on us. Carry the miracle on our back, say Jesus, the God in us. Yeah, listen, I'm a lamb who trust. Y'all celebrate Thanksgiving when they murdering us. How? She ain't all that now. Don't need the biggest circus, and all the biggest clowns. Wow, open up your ears to the knowledge of spitting. We the first and the last, cause that's what's been written. Put me a book for the cook in the kitchen. Lay it chain to the pool, goddamn, it's a history lesson. in my sleep, I know I am the legacy. Breaking generational curses, here I am, so follow me. I ain't dug out your mind, ain't seen what a fake ID. Yahweh turn water into wine, I got the recipe, deep, deep in my sleep.
That was deep. I wonder if she made this deep.
I don't even care. Just move them clothes and put them on that bench or something. Put it on a great couch. You're not gonna have no room.
Yeah, that track was dope.
Yeah, I never heard that one before.
It was deep. That track was deep. It's talking about all types of stuff: political,
Yeah,
economical,
straight bars
social
get like that.
issues. Straight up, straight up. Definitely gotta break these generational curses. Shout out to straight
Yeah.
bars. Straight up. Yeah, man. See, I, I wish we could have got her on tonight because that would have been dope to be able to speak with her and, you know what I mean, get some information about what she's been working on and, you know what I mean. That's
Yeah,
super dope.
absolutely. Hopefully another time for sure.
For sure, for sure, for sure. No, man, we going to, man. So I'm really hoping that we can set it up. Shout out to Trill Swayze. I'm hoping we can set it up for y'all to come out here. But we
Yeah.
definitely gonna
We can
set
make
up
it
May.
happen. We can make
We
it happen.
for sure, and we definitely gonna set something up in May. I'm coming May 30th, the 30th, the 31st, and June 1st will be in May.
Okay.
So if you guys are available, I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna set something up. We're
Let's
gonna
make
bring
it
you guys out
happen.
for
Let's make
sure.
it happen. I'm excited. We're gonna make it happen. I'm
Thanks.
with it. The way we vibe, we gonna make it happen. It
For
just is what
sure.
it is.
For
Yeah.
sure. It's gonna be
I
dope. And
appreciate you.
look, we're gonna have DJ Pooh G's at the event. He probably gonna be the DJ. You
Yes.
already know. That's
You
my
know
bro.
what? Crazy. You talk about humble beginnings. Damn, I forgot this story, but you from Philly. I don't know who you know or what, but Roscoe P. Before you
Mm-hmm.
call all them cases. Um, I used to be with oh God, man, me and my best girlfriend was on the dance Bobby Dance's dance team, and we used to go down to
Okay.
13th and Arch, and I think I met Rick Lowe and a couple of other promoters, and so I was new to Philly because I'm from the burbs, like I'm a county girl originally, and I just moved into like Philly at like 18. Just moved into Southwest. I never forget. I kept like people was hearing me sing, but nobody was like really trying to give opportunities. And
What part of
something happened.
Southwest you in?
I was on 56 in Woodland, or
Oh,
56 in Woodland.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was with a good. Yeah, I was really with a good crew because like nobody really. I didn't have no issues. Like everybody really was real protective. Like I said, I feel like I always had angels over me. But anyway, I never forget. Poojies told Rick Lowe like, "You looking for a singer? Like, go get that girl. That girl that keeps saying she can sing."
That's cool.
And yes, and so Rick Lowe knocked on my door and took me to Poojies studio. Man, this is 20 plus years ago. And I never forget, I laid down the track for them, and it was for something that Roscoe Pete and it was doing, but it never came out because he called all them cases and all that stuff happened after that. But yes, so that's like crazy because that's like a story that was like from my beginnings too, and that's how I met Pooh G's. And so when I was doing A&R work, I connected him with a guy that help me get my
Yo,
own liqueur.
that's wild. Pooh G's, because you don't even, y'all don't understand, bro. Like, he took you to Pooh Studio
Yes, yes.
on
On
62nd.
Pascal. On 62nd and Pascal.
But
Yes.
it's not Pascal, it's Grays. It's
Oh,
the
great.
block
It's
after
great. Yes,
Pascal.
yes, yes.
Look,
Yup,
look,
yup.
look. I knew Pooh since I was 6 years old, bro. Pooh was on 62nd and Grays. I grew up on
Yes,
63rd.
yes,
Feel me? I used to be in the studio. And the reason I'm saying this is because, like, bro, I used to be down there all day.
yes.
Like, I knew,
Look,
bro. I'm 33. I knew Pooh since I
and
was
that's
six.
crazy
20 plus
because
years ago, I was
so
there.
we
I
met
probably was in the
him around this,
studio.
so we knew him around the same time
That's what
because
I'm saying.
I got you by 10 years. So I'm 42. So
Like
yeah, so when I was yeah,
I
and that's
probably was I'm like, cause that yo like when P was around, when Roscoe was, bro, I was there.
yes, me
I was
too.
there.
That's when
That's what
yup.
I'm saying.
I
I
met them
was
all
there.
together.
I used to just
Boo,
be around, just sitting in the
Roscoe.
studio like this. I was around. And it's funny, bro. I love. That's why I love Philly. Like I can't. Like
Uh,
when I say I was around, bro, I'm talking like when the major like Pooh know a lot of motherfuckers, and that's why
Listen, Pooh real
I be mad
connected.
at
Let me
people.
say this. I'm gonna say this out loud because he already know how I feel about him. Pooh is so, and I don't mean this in no disrespectful way, but stop it. My cat and dog fighting. I'm
You
sorry.
alright?
Stop it, Holiday. Pooh is underrated
Underrated as
because
fuck, bro. I've been getting on
Pooh,
this man, bro.
people really don't know. Pooh is well
Yo,
connected.
that is my dog, bro.
I don't care
Pooh
what
got me one of my
artist you
deals,
talk
bro.
to.
Pooh brought me to the table, bro.
Yeah.
Who was the first person outside of what I've done for myself was the first person to bring me to the table.
Yup.
Feel me?
Yup.
Facts. You
Pooh
feel me? Like,
is and over the years, and I'm talking year after year after year after year, over the years we have just stayed connected. And
cause
I'm
he
telling
a
you, he ain't never did,
genuine, real
and he
person.
ain't never did. And I had people that did some snake shit. He ain't never. You understand me? Never. He ain't never got in the middle of no
Shout out
shit. Cause
my
I
dog Pooh G's,
listen,
bro.
Pooh G's for
Look,
real.
that's
Like yo, for real.
my
And that's
brother,
when
bro.
you. Yeah,
Like
I
that's
forgot a lot of stories. I got a lot of
I
stories,
got
but
it, bro. Listen, I lived a block, bro. When not even a full block, bro. My
right
house was the second house on the block. His like the
on the
sixth
next
on
block.
his. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, all right, like I can see him from the crib. Like, you feel me? Like, listen, this is my dog, bro. Like,
Yeah.
when I do
Yeah.
stuff, when I
Pooh
move,
is he
if I
legit.
progress, I go and go get Pooh. Yo, Pooh,
Yeah.
I just made a progression over here. This what we
Yeah.
got now, and he do the same thing.
Listen, he was DJing my shows when I first started. That's crazy. And I met somebody and I connected Scott with Pooh, and it was crazy. 10 years later, maybe Pooh and I hadn't talked, and I talked to Pooh, and he said, I'm still connected with Scott. I'm like, damn, that's what's up. Like
Cause
Pooh
Pooh was
keep his
real too.
relationships
He a
tight
real.
because he thorough. He real. Like listen, he bigger than some of the DJs, and again, no disrespect to any of them, but Pooh is bigger than a lot of them radio DJs and
In the
all that,
city, bro. In the
and all
city, for
because, and
real.
I'm gonna tell
He
you
don't get
why,
the. He don't get
because he
the
because he pure, and let me tell you, every artist I've worked with, from Corey to Del P to Lee, like
they all know Pooh.
they all know Pooh.
The fuck out of here. They all know
I don't
Pooh.
care
Stop
where
it.
you been across the world,
They
under the
all know
sea,
fucking Pooh.
bro. You know Pooh, and you
Yo,
worked with Pooh.
bro,
You
you a
done
hater
something
if
with Pooh.
if you say otherwise, bro. You a
For
hater,
real.
bro.
And I'm talking about the names because if you remember
Names.
when Roscoe was around, him and Rick was signed to
Star
what's
Trek.
the star?
Come
Yes.
on, they was
And
signed
remember they
to the
used to all
Neptunes.
come around
Come
and they
on.
would go into Pooh Mom house.
Come on.
I
Okay.
remember
Okay.
I was around. I would just sit. I was listen. My mind's my business. I'm sitting in the cut in the
Yo,
studio.
I'm cracking
I'm not
up.
minding nobody's
Okay. You
business, but
talking
I
about Aunt
saw.
Tim? You talking about Aunt Tim house?
Yes, I'm talking about the traffic that would go in and out of there.
You talking about Aunt Tim house where we had the drill team, Aunt Tim house?
was crazy.
Come on, come on. Talk
Was
about it.
crazy. You hear
Come
me? When
on.
I didn't have to work, I called Pooh like, "What you doing? What you
Bruh,
got going
look,
on,
I didn't say in our Tam house with the major figures. I didn't say in our Tam
bro?"
house
So
with
you
my
know the traffic that
brigade.
was in there.
Okay, I
That's what
didn't
I'm
say
saying,
in our Tam house
bro.
with Reed Dollars. Shout out to Reed. Like,
Listen,
come
listen.
on,
Pooh,
bro. You
Pooh,
disrespectful. You disrespect my dog.
for real.
Man,
Like,
you better
and what's
never
crazy
disrespect my
is
dog Pooh G's, bro. That's
Pooh knew
my bro. I
somebody I
love Pooh,
love
bro. That's
too.
my bro. Hey, a Capricorn like me. Our birthday a couple days apart.
No, Pooh
Don't
is
tell me nothing
Pooh
about
is
Pooh.
Pooh is legit, man.
That's
I'll be
my
honest with you.
dog,
I sat in
bro.
the cut and watched people who had major deals walk through them doors, and Pooh
And
just
stay
like,
in the cut, and he let you. He ain't
eh,
say nothing.
bro.
Do you know?
Listen, bro. Pooh didn't care if it was just him or if it was him plus. Yeah, Jay, come through, and I'll be like, all right, and because I didn't know nobody, I was new to like I didn't know nobody,
Yo,
and
that's
I
how
was
I
just
got in, bro. I
yeah.
swear, that's how. Man, look, I'm at the park. Look, real shit. I'm at the playground on 64th and Grays. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
you know Southwest.
Yes.
All right. So I'm at the playground on 64th and Grays, right? I walk up. Frankie with the grippers sitting down right in the verse. He Frankie with the grippers, but we don't know who Frankie with the grippers
The
is.
Grippers is at the
I
time.
knew who he was. Yeah, they had just started popping, bro. Just started popping. I'm like, you rapping? Yeah, young boy, what's up? You know what I mean? It's Frankie. Look, I'm
Yeah.
a little ass
Kid,
kid.
right.
You
Right.
feel me? But
Yeah.
I rap. So what's up, bro? I rap. You feel me? I
Yeah.
let him hear some bars. Frankie with the grippers. I let him hear some bars, bro. I'm probably in like fifth, sixth grade. He said, come
Mm.
on, young boy. We about to go to the studio. This nigga walked me up the street to Pooh Studio. Like, stop playing.
Bro, because that's what I'm saying. Pooh really him, bro.
Pooh really him, bro. You a
Pooh
hater.
really get the lifetime achievement award, period. Like for real.
Period, bro. You
He
real
really him.
man. Bro, I
He
can't
really
wait
him.
till he get the. But me and Pooh be talking. I said, Pooh, you know what you gotta do right now, bro? You gotta 50 Cent it. Real shit. That's what I told Pooh. You got 50 Cent it, bro. Look, this is what I want you to do, bro. Work on yourself. Keep bricklayers there,
Yeah.
but work on yourself and show these niggas who you are.
Excuse me. No, it's crazy because we used to be outside of Woodland oh God, what's that store was in
Woodland
Woodland?
Village.
Woodland Village. And me and Pooh had walked up there to go get something to eat. Rick and them pull up, but they pull up with the Bull Pharrell. Corner of 50 what?
Look, 63rd and Woodland.
63rd and Woodland?
63rd and
What?
Woodland. Yo, that's where I met Eddie Morris.
Listen, me too. So you okay,
Yo,
so Eddie and I'm a graduate of Academy Park too. So Eddie and we went to Academy Park together.
all right.
So I hadn't seen him in a minute until I saw him with them again. But it was just crazy bringing me back to my roots because when I tell you Pooh was so
Bro.
connected, and then I got connected, like I said, with Rick and there's the Jamaican bull name. I can't remember his name, but the one that used to do the parties. And then I started like doing promo, and when I tell you it's crazy because life is a
It's
360 spin.
really a circle, bro. It all
Later in
come
life,
full
now this is
circle.
the 18-year
Treat
old me.
people right.
And then the 28-year-old me was the manager of nightclubs, Jolly's West, Jolly's Live. So being able to surface and see the like it was 360. It was just so crazy. Life has really like evolved, and it's crazy. It really is just beautiful how life happens, and just like you said, you got to treat people right because even now when I call Pooh, I could still call Pooh. He could still call me because there ain't never been like no weird stuff. And he was my DJ. When I was doing events, he was my DJ. I ain't use nobody else but Pooh.
Look,
He's like, I'm put you on to this person, Jay. Okay, no problem. But
you feel
he
me?
just
And you look
he
up and you like, oh shit.
Pooh
Like,
really
look, bro.
lifetime
When
achievement
we
award.
threw we threw the award show December
Yeah,
28th. I brought Pooh out to Ohio.
nice.
I told my brother, yo, get Pooh a room. Bring him out. I need Pooh DJ.
Yeah,
Cause that's my beginning.
that's
You
right.
feel me?
And like I said, it just escaped my mind for a minute. But yeah, that's my
You
beginning.
feel
That's
know what I'm
really my
saying? That was
beginning.
my beginning. You know what I mean?
Outside of my management team, Pooh was very trustworthy. He was a man of his word. His folks was cool. His mom ain't never beef or nothing like that. I used to get to be able to eat and all that. Yeah,
Bro, this my
yeah.
family. And the
I
crazy
was
thing
eating.
is, that was my family before that was my family,
Right,
to the point where like his family and my family have intermingled type, like that's my
right.
family type shit.
See, I ain't have no
Like,
family in Southwest, so it was crazy. Like Pooh and them, they became my family. You know what I mean? And like I said, I could go over, and if his mom had cooked, I could get some. It was no
ooh,
problem. No, Jay, go
dinner,
ahead,
like,
eat.
because
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
and I'm telling you, I needed it because I was 18 and struggling. I was in college. This is before I got my real full-time job a couple months later, and I was eating string beans and tuna fish. I ain't lying.
Facts,
Like I wasn't
facts.
homeless. I had my own apartment down the street on 63rd Street. I was on 63rd Street,
Word.
but I didn't have a lot, and I'm
Yo, we
grateful
probably
for.
crossed paths, but I was that young.
Bro, we had to have.
But I
Like
was, we had to.
I
Because
was
I'm
in
looking at,
the
I'm like, oh damn,
basement.
she
Like
talking about being in a
I
suite,
was
bro.
in
I
the
know you. I
basement
got to.
at the studio.
Bro,
Like
bro, when I
literally.
say I was it, bro, I used to be the
Yeah,
young boy sitting in the cut. You know, bro,
yeah.
I used to sit in the cut, hear them making songs and shit, and write hooks,
You probably was
and then
sitting
be
in the
like, yo, can I
same
get
chair
on
I was
that?
sitting in. I was just
Can
sit
I
right
get
in
on
the
that?
corner, like right in the, cause
Can
I ain't
I
know
get on
nobody
that?
and I ain't want to get kicked out. I ain't want to be starstruck and none of that. So I ain't care who I saw. I mind my business. I ain't get up to get no photos or none of that. None of
Yo,
that.
bro, I used to be.
None of that. I
It
just
depends
was
on who was in
chill.
there. If it was the ones that will always be in there, I'm
Yeah.
asking to get on the song.
Okay. Yeah.
You feel me? Yo, can I get on this?
I
Because I'm there
was
all
just
the
around
time.
in case somebody needed a
Look,
singer. Like really.
you feel me? Because I'm there all the time, bro. Y'all know me. Y'all know I do. You know what I mean? Look,
Yeah.
y'all gonna hear me today.
Like yeah, if somebody
Type time.
needed a hook or something. Yup.
You
Real
feel
shit.
real life,
But that put me
man.
onto so many connections. Like now, Pooh and I, we like when we met, we was just connected directly, and as the years have grown, we connected in so many ways and through so many more people now. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Facts.
But when I
Facts.
think about it, damn, that's really a part of my humble beginnings. I was again, and it still correlates to what I said earlier. I've always had so many people that looked out for me. He
Facts.
was one of the people, like,
Facts.
honestly, truly, he was one of those folks that just like, no, Jay, what you need? Like, yeah, boom, boom. And we just always have paid it back to each other. Like, if I got an opportunity, I'm calling Pooh. He got opportunity, Jay, I thought of you. I'm calling you. It's Pooh real. Well, I'm telling you, bro, people don't even understand the people that been through his living room.
That sad
Like,
in that man's
that's
face, man, bro.
for real.
Like real life.
I don't even know, like, the stuff that Pooh got underneath the rugs is
Underneath his belt, like that,
crazy.
and bro, and
And he's so
it's him being
humble.
so humble.
And he could really be talking real heavy shit. He could really do that because he really
He
that.
really
And he
got
got
that. Like he
and
could
he
be
got
that.
people that'll really back him
Like
up.
no, he really got that. Like no,
Like he really like
nah.
real shit. Like they come see you at the radio station, but had they ever been to your living room, bro?
Like you
Like
feel me?
ate your mama food. Like they all did all that.
Like real life.
Real life,
That's
like
real
he
shit,
it,
bro.
like that's crazy. Yeah, Pooh. My mom was used to call me and be like, "You all right?" My mom was only in West Philly, but me living in my own apartment, I wasn't trying to always go to my parents' house. And
Right.
she would call me and be like, "You all right?" And I'm like, "I'm all right, like I'm okay." And she was like, "Okay," but she just didn't understand like I was good. You know what I mean? Like I had people watching out for me. It was cool. I had, and that's what I loved about it too. The guys who watched out, it was never no foul
No
stuff,
weird shit, right?
no weird. I promise you, none of them. It was never none of that. It was
You
none of
said you
that. And
was
I
on
was a
the
young girl.
third. Man, man, we gonna have to
Yeah,
get look. All right, it's 10 o'clock.
yeah.
So we go because we
We'll be
need to
here
talk on the
forever. We'll be
outside.
here forever. Now we from
Like no,
the
like
same
that's
hood.
my
We'll be here
hood for
forever. Cause
real.
you
Like
remember they used to throw them little house parties and
look,
all that.
this my hood for real.
For
Like you
real.
don't even understand. Look.
For real.
When we gonna talk
Yeah. No, we for real.
for real.
For real.
All
No,
right, man.
seriously, we definitely are. Thank you so much for having me. Look, this is another 360. It's crazy because, like you said, we had to have crossed
It's, yo,
paths.
Bro,
Bro.
bro, and like the more I talk to you and the more I look at you, I'm like, yo, no, like I know you for sure. Like,
Yeah.
I just gotta pin
Yeah.
down a time
Yeah.
at this point, like for
Yep.
sure, because there's no way. Like that's my
Yep.
like, bros, that's my. I lived there since I was 6. My mom and dad still own the house there, bro.
Right. You see,
Like,
yeah.
you
Yep.
feel me?
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
no,
And I just moved. I just moved in 2022.
you
So yeah, I've
feel
been
me?
up
It's
there for
no
some
way.
time.
It's no way. It's the
From
communication just wasn't
2001.
there. That's all
Yeah,
that
because
was.
from 2001 to 2022, I was in Southwest, right around the same
Look,
vicinity.
look. I went to Morton. I graduated from Morton. I
Yep.
graduated from Tilden. Look, I didn't go to Bartram because I went to Kappa, but I lived on Grays the whole time. Like,
Yep.
you feel me?
Yeah.
It's no
Yeah.
way.
No possible way.
It's no
No
way.
possible way. And
So
I mentored at Tilden. I was a
it's no
mentor.
way. It's no way. It's no
Yep.
way.
I had a program, an after school program out of there. Yep. That's crazy.
Look,
Yeah.
I used to sell fruit to the poppy stores. I used to donate fruit to the man, we gonna talk.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
definitely gonna talk. I appreciate you.
straight up. Until next time,
Yes.
Mysfit Live, you already know. I appreciate you coming on. We had
I appreciate you.
most of the cast. Feel
Yes.
me? I can't wait for it to really come together
Me
and
too.
release.
Man,
Feel
it's
me?
gonna be
And
big. We're gonna talk about it for the next 20 years. It's gonna be big, I'm telling you.
bags,
Yes,
bags. And we
yes.
gonna get
Thank you.
these shows together.
Yeah, yeah, we're gonna
Get
do
that
something
situated.
synchrony. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Thank you so
Straight
much. I
up.
appreciate you.
For sure. All
All
right, I
right, good night.
appreciate you.